Step on it, take a look around. Treasures and finds where deals abound. Old soul stories and rust and gold. Every piece got a tale untold. Oh, it's a wild ride, come and see. Auction nights and history. With Steph in charge, it's all good. Little surprise in every find. Where the past and future shine. Dig a little deeper, stand up strong. This is a place where you belong. Out in the woods or live online. Steph's got the magic, it's auction time. From old school vinyls to vintage clothing and home goods. It's all about the memories. Dragonflies dance as the sunflowers sway. Sprinkling gold in the Kansas way. Rolling treetops hum with the breeze. Through the Flint Hills wild and free. Through storms and dust we rise again. Built on heart, built on wind. Stronger than the trials we've seen. We stand with hope, we chase our dreams. Mr. Stephanie behind his shades. Fedora low, but the plans are made. Silent moves, but sharp and wise. Got that hustle in his eyes. Red clay roads beneath my feet. Dusty trail past and future meet. Through the hills where the tall grass waves. Every turn holds a story saved. Of a place where hearts ignite. Join the tribe, find your spark. The future's looking bright tonight. Dragonflies sprinkling sunflowers with the Kansas winds.
Hey, y'all, welcome in. Welcome in. Can everyone hear me? We are out on the farm, which means the reception doesn't exist here.
I'm figuring out where my camera hits, so
Y'all, well, Mr. Steph, I can see halfway through Grandpa's
yeah, it goes to
clock
back here.
thing there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We good?
Yeah, I'm just my stuff's over here, so I'm trying to figure out where to go.
Y'all,
to
we
get that.
trying to figure this out. Remember, I broke my screen last week, so
And we're in a new place right now.
yeah, and we're in a new place. So, hey, welcome in, everyone. I'm gonna go up in chat, and I'll welcome everyone in. I'm gonna assume everyone can hear me. And before we get started, we're gonna roll out on how the sale works today. So, FYI, if you have an outstanding invoice with me, you are ineligible to participate in today's sale.
Doesn't mean you can't participate in chat.
Doesn't mean you can't hang out and chat and chit chat and do all those fun things. But if you have an outstanding invoice, that's an invoice that just has not been paid, I'm just going to ask that, you don't bid tonight. Past that, let's see. Invoicing will roll out tonight into tomorrow. Because reception just has been what it's been here. So, are you still? who's chasing who? All right, I'm going up and I'm not chasing no one, Urena. They know who they are, and there ain't no reason to use a life to talk business, other than just a friendly reminder of, hey, I'm grateful to see all of y'all here. So Kraken was first in chat with here. And then he's like, might be the first. Yes, Kraken, you were first in chat, Mr. Stephanie. Can you?
Yep, I'm getting it going. Paper tabs real quick there.
Mr. Steph, I didn't bring my drawers with me, y'all. In fact, all my tools for selling are sitting on my desk at home. Go figure. And then, hey, y'all want to see someone new? This is Jake. This is Jake. So he is wearing a WSU face mask. Go figure. Mr. Steph sourced 2 of them. And so we did.
You should wear one.
No.
No.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I think I might have one more in there. I got the best excuse. I'm your auntie. All right. Welcome in, Kraken. Welcome in, Selena. Selena's like, here, second. And then Kathy, welcome in. She was third in chat. Y'all are amazing. Kraken Mary, welcome in. I have y'all sitting on, I think it might be an Anchor Hawking. It's definitely vintage. It's a big vase. Y'all, I don't know where I put my hair clip at. I went to the doctor today, and
there's the 3 jars.
I went to the doctor today, hung out there for a few, and I took my hair clip out, and who knows, it's probably in the vehicle. All right, Kathy shared us out.
Awesome, Kraken.
Hippie shared us out. Thank you, Hippie girl. And then Kraken's first in chat. So those will go, I'll give them back to Mr. Steph. And when we get home, those will go in the respected jars. All right, y'all. So here's the thing. Grandma overdid herself. So I will be showing everything. And if there's a question, I'll ask Grandma. Need to go see how much she's willing to start that at.
Google it here in a minute.
Remember, there's a huge crack in it. Won't hold water.
I know.
And then, yeah, we're going to get through. We got a bunch of glass, a bunch of vintage Avon. And how vintage Avon? The box, the paper in it was 1976, I think.
The box of Avon was 1982-ish.
It was packed before I was born, because that box was packed before they got married.
The MCM glass that's in here and planters and stuff was the 1976 box.
All right, so yeah.
It was 76.
Yeah. So we got some glass, some MCM glass. Don't know how much of what, because I ain't looked at it.
That's awesome, Hippie. I'm glad it got there and was safe.
But it was packed before they were married. And I saw my grandparents got married when I was 12 days old, y'all. So,
hey, Scooter.
Yeah.
Ugly Rusty. We got plenty of Ugly Rusty.
We got some Ugly Rusty, and some of this I'm going to have to Google Lens first, y'all. Huge reminder. Grandma's only selling, so it supplements her staying out here on the farm. So let me go through chat, and then I'll make sure everybody's clear on when everything is due for tonight's sale. Jaden, welcome in. Hippie, welcome in, friend. Subi, welcome in. Robin, welcome in, girl. Y'all are amazing. Urena, welcome in.
And Urena, it's awesome having a face and a voice to go with the person in the chat.
Yeah, I got to go back and watch that, because what was it? I had to go into an appointment. Yeah, I had to go to an appointment. And I don't know. I don't think my provider would have appreciated having the tube open. I mean, we did open the tube, but it wasn't for anything live at that moment. Let's see. Woo woo! Got your package today. Awesome. Glad it arrived to you, hippie. Hey, Scooter, welcome in. Y'all are amazing. So we do have some rusty stuff. We got some things with some, imperfections. Past that, some of the stuff that Grandma thought she was ready to. This I'm gonna show you, but it's not. It's not for sale. And so, her day started with, hey, she was gonna let this go. However, the marking, the artist marking, that's her mama's. Her mother painted this, so it's like, no, it's good,
There, Grandma.
With that said, this is her first sale, and so some emotions, and matter of fact, there's some very vintage marbles. They come in a container, like 50 of them, really amazing. Those were her brother, so it's. Some of the things she's definitely ready to let go of, and other things, she's going to hold on to them for a little bit and entertain letting them go. So hopefully that makes sense. Myra, welcome in, y'all. I appreciate all of y'all being here. So it won't be due tonight. So this is the way it's going to roll. If you're a monthly box for me, I've told people pretty much all month, monthly boxes are due no later than the 7th day of every month. So if you're a monthly box with me and you're prompt on your payments, we can roll it out by the 7th. I have to have payment. Otherwise, if you're not a monthly box for me, everything's due by Sunday, including this last week's sales.
I'm not in chat right now, so.
Okay.
Because I was Google Lensing this. And then
No, you're good.
Talk to Grandma.
Here, I'll show you, Kraken. Remember, this isn't for sale. So these were my uncle's, and it's still in the container. I was looking at them, not so much to bring them, but I would have loved to have had them. So, let's see what else. Oh, Kraken. Grandma says on the statue, she's got 130 into it, so she's not ready to let it go yet. That's what that really means. So hopefully that makes sense. So invoices will go out tonight. Most of them won't hit till tomorrow, y'all. And then payment is expected no later than Sunday, Monday morning when I get up. If there's an outstanding invoice to include this out, I'm just going to hit cancel. I am done chasing people. I can't do it no more. So hopefully, y'all, I think most of y'all understand that. Hey, Joanne, welcome in. All right, so we're going to start off with a few little small items just so then, we can.
Give me one quick second so I can get chat.
You're fine. So here is a collie. Y'all, I got to get a measuring tape because guess what? I left my tools at home. I packed them, but I left them at home.
You want one of those yardsticks?
Yeah, yardstick will work.
Well, I can get it.
Here, no. Grandma's got one right here.
Oh, okay. All right, now I can get the shit.
So we're going to measure this baby. It's 8S, so like as 1. A start bid is $3. It is collie, a little imperfected. I don't know if it's really dings, but the paint's missing. So
You said
$3 start bid. Oh, maybe I don't need a yardstick. Maybe I just need a regular tape measure.
5.5 inches, give or take.
So 5.5, give or take. Okay, the booty's right there at the 5.5 though. So this is your collie. Ears imperfected. And it's
It's either due tonight or what? Because Selena asked due tonight.
No, Selena, when I invoice you, tonight's sales will be on with it. So I'll invoice you tomorrow because I'm not worried about you. I know I don't have to chase you. And invoices will be due on Sunday, honey. So let's get a width on this baby. Let's see. It is almost 3.5. Almost 3.5 because it kind of curves. See it? It curves. So, but $3. Kathy is in for $3.
Okay.
And this isn't overly heavy. I don't know what material it definitely would break. But I can't tell you what material. There was no marking on it. So, and Mr. I need a box for sold.
Yep, I was just thinking about that. 1 second.
Yeah, everything that sells this evening will go home with us, y'all. And everything that's passed on will
stay here.
will stay here, and we'll do it next month. So 4 weeks from, it'll probably be a Thursday instead of a Friday, but I've got to look and see.
You want to write on that sticker?
Yep. Let me figure out what I did. I keep moving stuff. Okay, that was sold to Kathy, correct?
Yes.
You know what, mister? Here. Here. Show, no. Just put your glasses on and show these. Okay? There's 3 of them, but we're selling them individually.
Hi, everyone.
And I'll get a box.
Yeah, at least you want to feed the dog. All right, guys, let me get this in here. Yes, 2. All right. So AS2 is going to be a neat little gnome. It's going to be $3, guys. Ooh, I don't like that light. That's in a bad spot. All right, give me a second, guys. All right, that might work a little better. At least it's not blanking it out. He's a neat little garden gnome. He's just a porcelain little guy. He's itty bitty. He's cool. Of course, like anything out here that we're going through, there may be little small blemishes, like right here on his toe. This stuff has been loved, guys. It has been on shelves throughout its life.
So the sold box is here on Girlman's chair.
Okay, I'll move it to my side so you can just hand them off to me.
Oh, that makes sense.
But he's $3. He's a cool little piece. I think
Good,
he
are
looks
we
cool.
showing in the dark?
I'm showing off of this light because all it was doing was just literally was just a bright light over the top of what I was trying to show.
Okay.
So, but he's $3. Kraken's in for him for $3. Thank you, Kraken. I'll get you wrote down.
So what did you have this setting out for?
It's got the tabs in it to go back home.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, because I'm not.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
all right. So this one's going to Kraken.
All right, here. Let me write names on them.
Yep.
Just saying. All right, now I'm blind. I need a light on. I don't know what I did with the Sharpie.
I had the Sharpie. It may be over near that glass.
Nope.
Is it? I thought I handed it back off to you. But maybe I didn't.
Mr. Stuff.
Okay, so I did.
You
I'm
did.
not losing my mind.
It was in my pocket. So, interesting enough, there is a signature in here.
Oh, let's go.
So, I'm going to say it's an artesian piece anyway, but let me see if I can show it. See it? There's the signature on the inside.
So,
And this was Kraken, right?
Yeah.
You're fine.
I'm disorganized, guys.
I just want to make sure that we keep things straight, so then when we get home and package, that it's not an issue.
I gotta count it down real quick here.
Yep, you count it down. Let me see if there's a signature in that one. I don't see one in this one.
Awesome, guys.
All right. Note to self. Sharpie is in the back pocket. All right. We good to go?
Yeah, we're good to go.
All right. Gnome number 2, and we do not have good lighting. Let me turn the hall light on.
It was just blanking me out according to what I was
Let's
seeing.
see.
I mean, maybe if I flip it on now, maybe it won't to you, but
Just leave the light on.
okay.
I'll see what I can do to adjust. All right, let's see. Sorry, y'all. All right. I don't know. It's still washing it out a little bit, but it's. I think it's better than.
Yeah. What's your starting bid?
Starting bid is $3. It's AS3. Sorry, y'all. AS3, $3. This one does not have a signature in it.
And Kraken's in for 3 on that one.
Okay, go ahead and start counting it down. If anyone's interested,
You just got to be faster.
you
than
just
my
gotta,
thumbs.
yep, just gotta be faster than the thumbs, y'all. We have a lot to go through. Grandma's got. How do you explain this table? This table is very gigantic, and it's still missing a couple
3,
leaves.
6, 7. It seats 8 people and still missing 2 leaves.
And Grandma's like, "Do I got too much stuff?" And it's like, no. We'll get through it, or we'll pack it up and we'll show it up and show it next time. So, AS3. All
And
right.
it's sold to Kraken.
Thank you, Kraken. Yeah, Grandma does not have the ability at the moment to wait. Well, Grandma typically doesn't wait. Typically, I take care of it, but right now I don't have the reserve. So, thank you, Kraken. Trust me, there's some stuff today, y'all. I'm not
We're
happy
just
I'm
starting out with
breaking
some
it.
of the smalls right now.
Yeah. But I don't have it to pay her, so it's like, all right, I got someone to show it anyway. So AS4 is $3 start. This one has copyright on the back. See the copyright symbol? Now remember, y'all, this stuff was packaged in the box pre-82. Now there is some paint loss here. There might be I don't know. There's something on the bottom, Kraken, if you're interested in this one as well, just FYI. It might have had some writing on it. I can't quite see that, but I am not muted, right?
I know. I was
Okay.
explaining to Grandma Tooch told her hi.
Oh! Mister's telling Grandma. Okay, we got Kraken in at 3 for this one as well. The box that I'm selling out of right now was packaged up before they got married. And I was 12 days old when they got married, y'all. So quite literally, it's a good vintage piece. Last call.
And sold to Kraken.
So to
You're awesome, Kraken.
Thank you, Kraken. All right, y'all. So, Mister, we got guys in here. Look at Grandpa's Avon stuff.
Just start showing
that stuff right here.
That stuff all shows
Hey,
for
should I show this one first?
Sure.
All right, what was that number?
The lesson is
4.
4, so you're at 5.
So this is going to be 5. All right, y'all. This is Deep Woods Aftershave, 2 ounce, fluid ounces. It looks pretty close to being full. It is an Avon Cologne bottle. It is green.
You didn't Google lenses.
I did not Google lenses. So, let's see. I don't know where my devices are.
Okay.
Mister, would you Google lens that? Wow. It's cool stuff.
Yeah, I was sitting in here and Grandma was going through a lot of it.
Okay. I'll start with something.
Well, hold on, because I already have this in chat.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Sorry, I can't see chat on my screen because the screen's shattered.
So 6
So,
is where you're going to
all
break.
right. So, this is going to be 8S5. It's going to be a starting bid of $6. Is this like a Corvette?
Yep, it's a 1967 Stingray.
Okay. I'm just looking at it.
And these are Avon, and these came out of the box. It was packed before Stephanie was even born. So these are full vintage Avon with the liquid still in most of them.
So, let's get to the yardstick.
Hi, Javanni.
Hey, Javanni,
Kraken's
welcome
in
in.
for 6 on this. Looking for 7 or more, and I'm going to start counting down.
Looks like, let's see. Looks like somewhere right around 5.5 Kraken. 5.5-ish. It's just a cool piece.
And it's sold Kraken.
All right, that's sold. Awesome.
Thank you, Kraken.
Oh, no. So that was number 5, right?
Yes. And if you notice, I'm not putting a description in the chat tonight because it doesn't do anyone any good to really come back and buy off of the replay on this deal, because what doesn't sell is staying here, and we're going to be 3 hours away from it.
Yep. And the next time I'm down in this neck of the woods is the 26th and the 27th
Thank you, everyone.
of next month. So, there you go, mister.
Mhm.
All right. Why don't you check?
Pick something, a price that we can start with. You can even go with the green base if you
All
want.
right, let's start. We'll start with this.
So the tape is marking where the crack ends and where the crack starts, and then the piece on top tells what we're asking for.
All right. Why don't you explain?
Okay, so give me a second here.
And this is going to be number 6, right?
Yes.
So I'm just putting number 6.
All right, so this piece is a art glass piece. It is vintage. When I Google lens this, it comes up there with numbers that are like $170, $180.
If this wasn't
If
cracked,
this wasn't cracked, that's where we would be, is in somewhere into the 100 range. So when you see $30 on this, don't freak out because the vase is out there in price normally. The crack runs from the edge of the top tape all the way down to the piece down there. That's where the crack stops in it. I would not let it hold water, but it would work like a dream for artificial flowers or anything like that. And Steph's going to grab some artificial flowers that Grandma actually bought this morning at the thrift store when she was there.
I'm just going to show them what they can do with it.
So give her a second. She'll be back on camera. And
Y'all,
I'm gonna
it's
jump out of
it's
chat.
not fancy by any means, but yeah. I mean, I could put more in there, but no doubt Grandma got flowers because it's Memorial Weekend. Hey, look, I found my hair clip.
I thought you knew it was there.
No, I thought I left it in the car, Jake.
I would have called
Anyway,
out.
so it's crackled green glass. So the crackling is supposed to be there. What is not supposed to be there is this hairline crack. It will not hold water. I'm going to assume it won't. You can feel the crack.
Kraken says to tell you hi, Grandma.
Grandma, Kraken says hi.
Hi.
And he's willing to wait on anything, John Wayne, until you're ready. He just wants to be the first one in line.
Okay.
There you go, Kraken. So let me get a measurement on this, y'all. I know this is in everyone's piece, and I'm kind of bummed that, it is the condition it is, but hey. Looks like it's about 17 inches. 17 inches. This baby is a big piece. And yeah, it's gonna take a whole box. So
yeah, it'll take a whole box because it will be shipped box in box.
Yeah. So
something like that, I don't play around with.
All right.
With a screwdriver.
Let me get this put back over here. Yep. I'm kind of glad to see that one stand on the form because I want to offer Grandma
6 again.
All right, 6 for this one.
Yep.
All right. Can you tell me what number we're on?
AS7.
All right, AS7 is this Avon.
And I'll give you the full description on it. If you read the bottom, it kind of tells you.
Yeah, it says 1 good turn. 4 fluid ounces. Well, it's not completely full, so I wouldn't say it's 4 now.
I see it right now.
But it says 1 good turn. Tie winds aftershave.
And it's from 1976, shaped like a flathead screwdriver. So it's 1976 Cologne in there.
Hey, there's Grandma, y'all. So
Hi,
here,
everybody.
and she was a hoot back in the day, y'all. Look at this.
Which picture you gonna show them?
Hi,
that
Angie.
one.
That's when I was back in the 70s.
So when she was still a bit younger than I am now.
A
But
lot skinnier too.
oh yeah, we got some vintage clothing. I think they might have handmade them. I'm grabbing the seamstress tape because I need a measure, and I give kudos to anyone that uses a yardstick, y'all. Let's not. All right.
Well, chat lit up, and everyone in chat saying hi.
So this is 9.5,
Grandma.
and the dimension for the bottom is
Who wouldn't love a grandma?
just under 2 inches. So let's see. It's going to be 1 3/4. 1 3/4. And that's for the screwdriver Avon. And it says tie winds aftershave, y'all. Tie winds. That was number 7, right?
Yes. Sorry.
No, you're good. Let's see.
Wow.
7. And what was the start bid on that?
6.
I just figured that way at the end of the evening we can just box what's passed on.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll make things a lot easier next time we're down. Alright. So let's stick that there. Let's see. Is that a spark plug?
Yeah, hold on. I've got the next one for you, though,
Alright.
because I just Googled it. So.
You're fine. So AS8.
It's going to be a start bid of 10.
AS8. And start
Talk about
bid
biting the bullet.
10.
Yeah, too bad it wasn't the big version with the decanter.
So it's a bullet
Aftershave from Avon.
aftershave from Avon. Okay.
It's a cool piece.
It is. So it's gold tone here, and silver tone or chrome. And typically I don't look at these anymore. Remember?
Don't.
So, dude, I kind of have to. Grandma got some coffee beans.
Yeah, that's why I said don't.
Well, it feels like it's close to empty. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's empty, y'all. So this is an empty piece. And the aftershave that was in it was Wild West Everest aftershave. Again, starting bid for this one is $10.
It's still pretty cool.
Yeah, it's still pretty cool. I mean, here, we can use the grandpa's yardstick. Let's see. 4.5. 4.5. Okay. Alright, next one. We're gonna do a spark plug. Oh, you're just gonna hand me this stuff and tell me what you're putting on.
Yep, and that one's going to be 10 also.
Alright, so this one
Hi,
sells.
Jess. Hey, Kraken's in for the last one. Sorry.
Okay, no, you're
We're
fine.
doing stuff here, so.
You're fine. Give me a minute, y'all. So this one, right, Kraken?
Yeah, the one that we did for 10 right before.
Oh, the other one we did it. It was still. Alright, never mind. You got it sold to Kraken, right?
Yep.
Hey, Jess, welcome in. And again, invoices will roll out tonight into tomorrow. Most of them will be tomorrow. Let's see. Where did I do the tip?
And it's right there.
Yeah, I need the number.
9. AS 9. And it's going to be 10 also.
All right. So the next one is AS 9 for $10. And appreciate y'all being here this evening. Grandma, no doubt, appreciate y'all.
Sorry, Grandma.
Sorry.
You're good. I just didn't want you to fall.
I don't need
Um,
to fall.
She went through a lot today, and
And the nut and bolt is 70s, and so is the spark plug when we show it.
yeah, all this is 70s, y'all. My grandparents got married 12 days after I was born. So it says it's Big Bolt Wild Country Aftershave. So silver toned or chromed, whatever you want to call it. I'm not opening this one because it does have, I would say it's pretty close to full if it's not. And this one, let's see.
It's sour cream.
3.5. 3.5. And then for width, you're looking at just over 1.5. A hair over 1.5. So that is AS9 for $10.
And this one's going to be AS 10 for 6.
AS10 for 6. So this is the $6 start bid. 10 is your number. It does say champion on it. Champion. It looks like it's milk glass in appearance.
And it is Avon 1970s.
Yep. Top's gray. And it says Thai Winds Aftershave, 1.5 ounces. And looks like somewhere in Kentucky.
It's just about enough.
Thank you, Jess. So, can you give me a number on this one again so I can write
10.
it? Again, anything that's purchased tonight will be going home tomorrow with us to the Flint Hills. Anything passed on will be next month's sale. So, number 10. And it was $6.
Yep.
Hey, Grandma.
All right, AS 10, Kraken's in 4.
Okay.
Oh,
Give me a second.
And then I have 8, a set of 8. I believe there's 2 each. I'll look in a little bit because we got them covered. But I have John Deere mugs. John Deere mugs.
And I have to Google Lens them, so.
Yep. Well, I know basically what I'd be bringing them at. But yeah, go ahead and Google Lens. Okay.
All right, that one's sold to Kraken.
Kraken. Thank you.
Awesome.
And then I think as long as Grandma's good with it, y'all, on any given month, when I'm down, we'll do a sale.
All right, so that one's going to be AS11, and it's going to be $6, and it's a 1970s.
So AS 7? No,
11.
11. 7-11. All right, AS 11. It looks like a light bulb, and it says 1.5 on the top.
Because it's got 1.5 ounces.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes
kinda
sense.
cool.
Yeah, all this is 70s colonial.
Well, this one's not. But
Well, it's at least 80, 82, somewhere around that. This one says Avon Products, Inc., New York. So that's what that says.
it's a fuse.
It's a fuse.
Yeah.
Well, that makes more sense. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. I told Grandma stick in her easy chair because it's more comfortable over there. So, y'all, she's just, hoping I don't get the farm away. Of course, she's got a lot of projectiles over there. So, if I try to, she's going to grab something and throw it. She ain't like that.
Do I need to arm Grandma?
No, do not arm Grandma. Take the cane away.
Oh, man.
What was his number, mister?
AS11.
Missed having a kid in my life. And it was what, 10 or 6?
6.
She just said not to arm you, so I thought to do the opposite.
So you went to do the one thing I told you not to do, which was to arm Grandma, of course.
Yeah, I may or may
Do
not
the
have
opposite of what
off-screen
Auntie
trying to give
says.
her a baseball bat. That's still
All right. And then this one, is that what's next?
Yep, that's next. It's AS12, and it's going to be $5.
12. I need a Sharpie that,
Yeah, well,
Hey, Jake, is there another Sharpie in there?
not in here, but I know where another one is.
Thank you. All right, y'all. This one says, well, I'll show you that side first. The other side says Avon Loverboy Cologne. Yes, there's still some cologne in that bottle. And on the back, thanks, bud.
and that is a 1980s piece.
This is a 1980s piece. It's Loverboy Cologne. So. And this one's going to be number 11. You can claim it
No,
with the
it's
number.
12.
Number 12. And I have it written down right. So number 12, $5 start. It's just a cool piece. And it says it's flammable. And, well, I mean, it's been, 40 years. It's probably pretty potent. All right.
Okay, next one's right there. It's going to be AS13, and it's going to be a start bid of $12 because it is full.
Oh. All right. So it's going to be a $12 start for AS13. AS13, it is full. Here, let me see if I can see the difference in the gap right there. It is aftershave. It says rugger. aftershave smoother.
And like I said, it's 1980s also.
Okay. Let me get a sticker on this. Number 13. $12. Let's see. Mr. The next thing, bring those brass horn candlestick things.
Okay, after you show that clock.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Trying to say AS13. Remember, anything not sold tonight will be here on the farm, so it'll be a month before you can bid on it again. Oh boy.
I'll Google this after we get something.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's one of the pieces that I'm sad I can't buy. Anyways, this one is clock.
It's going to be AS14. It's a 1970s Avon.
1970s Avon, y'all, and it does feel pretty full. Oh yeah. It is, let's see, it says Avon no cause for alarm, deep woods aftershave. Deep woods aftershave, yeah. So and again, this is AS14, $10 start. It's pretty cool, and it does feel, I'm telling you, it's at least 2/3 of the way full, but it's probably one that, just sat.
There for you.
He never touched
All right.
it. Was on
Write the number down in this one.
deodorant she's trying to sell.
It's not deodorant.
It's aftershave.
It's aftershave, bud. Huge difference.
It's something he just never touched on, but
Well, I'm thinking. Mm-mm. So
Yeah.
AS14.
But they all was pretty rough quality. We packed them up.
some people still was.
And then we're going to take a break from the Avon bottles and we're going to move on to something
Well,
else.
that's fine.
Does
You
that
tell
make
me what
sense?
you want to move on to after you do this piece.
Let's do the birds next. Everything bird related. So if it's a bird
Okay.
or a birdhouse. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. I gotta put my shoes back on, y'all. I love to have my feet bare and everything, but these floors, they're original, so they're
That piece is right down there for you.
okay. Mister is going. I'm gonna show this to you guys the way it's set up, but
This is a vintage Gregorian copper console bowl with candle holders. It is MCM, guys. It's mid-century modern.
so
We're
there's
asking 20 for it for a start bid.
okay. So you get 2 candlesticks. Neither one have been used. I don't know that you would use these anyway.
Right, they're decorative.
I think they're only decorative. Let me set that one there. This was in that box that, they moved over.
That was
from
the box in
Colorado?
1976 with the newspapers.
So everything that comes, everything on Business Show probably close to it was
And
in the.
Selena's in for 20 on
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and count it down, y'all. There's your marking.
for both. Oh, yeah, it comes with both
It
candlesticks.
comes with both candlesticks. I think they're decorative. I don't think the intention was for them to be lit. Now, this is an imperfect piece, Lena. It sat in the top of that box in the basement the whole time they lived here. And they moved here in early 1990. Not the year, but like 91, 92. For sure by 93, they were here full time.
It's sold to Selena.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you, Selena.
I gotta get tape or something.
Well,
Mark it.
yeah, I gotta mark it. Where's your cards at? Because that's an old enough piece. I don't want to put tape on it.
Not a problem. I got you then. Thank you, Selena.
Yeah, thank you, Selena.
I didn't pick something that we kind of know a price on. Why do you know that you're not gonna?
Hand me the birds. We'll start with this one.
Because I did
Now,
not.
y'all, this one comes with the dust, the Kansas dust. Grandma was gonna clean this off more, and I told her no, just wait. Okay, so this is not only does it come on its card, but it is made in Japan from the gift world of Gorham, Gorham, and it's a music piece.
How much you doing it for?
$12 start. So you got your birds here. They're supposed to be white, but they've sat on the shelf. And again, there might be a flea bite right here. Might be, meaning I feel something, but the visual just really isn't there. But it just feels a little rough right here. I mean, past that, I don't see any condition issues. The musical says, love is a mini splendid thing. Love is a mini splendid thing. And there's your maker. It does have a lever there. And then your wind up is right there. So, $12 start for AS16, y'all.
17's right down there in the box, and it's going to be a $12 start also.
Okay. Let me mark that one. Y'all, between appointments and stuff today, I did not get time to mark stuff. I just had Grandma going through and starting the pool and go through stuff. That one was what, 16?
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and send AS17 through so
Yep.
when you get to it, so I can go ahead and. So I don't remember.
And we'll tell y'all, if you see something and you just think that we got it priced
Up
too high, let us know. Grandma is willing to negotiate to some degree. So this is marked Goldfinch. It is got a product number of A-428, and registered U.S. Patent Office is Norcross, Japan. I'll show you it all. This is a bird. Actually, it's two. So there is your mark, and here is your bird. Well, birds. And this is a $12 start as well.
And I'll look at chat in just a second. I'm just trying to get next price.
You're fine. I'm just looking things over because, Yeah, I do not see any condition issues with this piece, y'all. It's beautiful. It's lightweight, too. Like, you hear how hollow it is? So, the glass is thin on it. Of course, y'all know Mr. Staff knows how to package really well. I mean, we're not without having something arrive in less than the condition we shipped it in. But
it does happen at times.
It does happen at times. 2 weeks ago, I had a box that clearly someone put their foot through during shipment. And so
That's the fish.
What is the candy cane circle?
I don't know, so give me a minute.
Yeah.
That's her personal stuff, Kraken. I see what he was looking at.
Okay, what did I do with them? Dude, I can't know what bar with them.
Did you set them on the table?
No, they're right here. Jeez. Jeez. All right. Let's see. And then my next one's what?
These right down here. They're gonna.
Yeah, I know what I paid for them because I'm the one who bought them.
Right. Is that anywhere near?
So $5 start per choice. Do a $5 start per choice. And
I'm
what's
just
the
going with what I.
oh, the candy cane.
Yeah.
So I think that was hospice that they do stuff for families. If not, she got it from church.
Those are gonna be AS-18.
So AS-18 is for choice. Now I will let you know that the blue one, so this one right here, Grandma did have hanging outside on the patio. It's a covered patio, but still, this one has never been outside before. Never been outside before. Right before Mr. Steph got sick, and then we ended up, uprooting and ended up in the Flint Hills. This is where we were, and this was something that I got. Matter of fact, it was my last trip with Aunt Jenny to Ross. We went to Ross so that she could find the perfect shoes for the wedding that we went to in November of that year. So I got these, and I thought they were cool for the farm, but Grandma had someone hang this one up, and then she kept clobbering her head on it. So they are bird houses. $5 start. They were made in Vietnam. So they're just a cool piece. You can hang them up, or you can just, set them on a shelf somewhere. They're cool. Let's see. All right, we got through the bird stuff, right?
I got one more piece.
Oh,
I didn't Google Lens it, but.
All right, well, it is signed
Kraken's
James.
in for 5 on the AS-18. Which one would you
Which
like?
one or ones do you want? Do you want one or both? I guess claim it by the color.
Yeah, that's
Kraken. Here. So this is going to be probably a 4x4, and we're going to do a $4 start.
both. Got you, Kraken.
Okay, thank you, Kraken. And this is, yep, it's 4. Sorry, I can't read. So 4x4, $4. And I'm gonna mark these. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. What was the birdhouse's what number?
18.
And we sold them 5 each, right?
Yep.
These are what haven't sold. That box over there is what sold, including these. So
Grandma, what? We got to use this. My deodorant.
Dude, that stuff is 60 years old almost.
it didn't sell much.
It hasn't sold yet. No one was interested this time. But yeah, that stuff's like way out there in years.
Not
Hey,
my
hey,
girl.
listen. When we're done with, listen,
When we're
Do you
done
need
with the cell, we'll
deodorant?
run to town and we'll get
No,
you
I
some
got
stuff.
deodorant. Good.
do you need cologne? Do you need
I don't.
aftershave?
I don't have cologne.
So,
You don't even shave.
so
No, I don't shave yet.
do you use cologne?
Yeah.
Or would you like to learn how to use cologne?
I don't know how to use cologne. You wear it to church. You wear cologne to church.
Well, I mean,
But little dab right here.
but it don't mean that you know how
Right
to use it.
below
Like,
the ears.
I mean, you could smell like you're coming from. Never mind.
Yes.
We won't discuss where. Just don't use too much. If you need some, we'll get you some. Okay, we'll go to town after this. All right, mister, can you move that so I can set these in there?
This one is like all.
All right, let's see what we got over here. You know what? Let's go with this.
Okay, yeah, your price on it.
Yeah, $6 start. This has flaws, y'all. This one has flaws. Here is your chip. Yes, it has age. It's not only older than me. It's older than, well, it's older than most of us.
You said 6, right?
Grandma says it's older than her. Yes.
That's hard to beat.
Alright.
Jeez.
And Selena's in for 6 on it.
All right.
Looking for 7 or more, and I will start counting down.
It says Avon Proof L-54 made in USA. There is your. You know, it's interesting because we were sitting and Grandma was like, oh, someone probably. And I was like, no, that's a Selena piece.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Selena. And then I need to go back up and look really quick.
Go back up and look at what?
Oh, the way that chat caught a comment.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't overlooking something. But yeah, it's sold to Selena. Mister.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's put this kid to work. We're gonna be going and getting him clothes. Hey, have a seat somewhere. Just not on screen. Like maybe right here. So grab that chair. When Uncle Malcolm hands you a piece or whatever, you're going to mark it with the number. So just do a number sign and what we're going to start it at. Does that make sense?
Yeah, we know it's going to a great home, Selena. That's kind of the reason why I was glad to see you in here as we were going through some of the
And
stuff.
then, Mr. Steph.
Yeah.
Remind me how much what number was the 4x4? I know I started it up for.
19.
19. All right, so your first number is number 19.
And it's been fun today, everyone, going through and watching Grandma go through a
Now,
lot of this.
you're going to put $4. So number sign 4. Please.
Think so? My handwriting is abysmal. It's
You know what? Listen. If I wanted perfection, I'd do it myself. All right, Mr. Steph, the number we just sold.
20.
So number 20. Number sign 6, right?
Yes, sorry.
And before you tear it, right above the numbers, you can put Selena. Do you know how to spell Selena?
SELI?
LENA.
LE.
And then you're going to tear it off, and we're going to put it on the back of the plate. Not where the stamp is. You're going to put it right here. Yep. There you go. There you go, Selena. Thank you, Selena.
Okay, you can do the 2 bugles. It's going to be a $10 start bid for both.
$10 start
See if
bid
they
for
work.
both, y'all. They're no,
me try.
Stop.
That's awesome, Selena.
The candlesticks are already sold, y'all, but it'll give you an idea. They're taper candle holders.
And
Everybody
I
on
got
here
tips in
knows
there,
what
gonna
it
be
is.
Start bid.
I want to try.
Start bid of 10 for both. They are both marked. It says made in Taiwan. R.OC made in Taiwan. So you're going to put number 21, Jacob?
I'm trying to peel.
You're fine.
I have no fingernails. It's really effective.
And you get both.
Come on.
And
Oh man.
they sound.
Get it like scissors.
I didn't bring my tester either. Of course, I didn't. I left all of that on my desk at home. So let's get a measurement.
Dude,
Do you knock something
that's
over?
my thumbnail. And it's short right now.
I don't have to.
9, Mister.
9 1/4.
9 1/4 for this one.
All right. So what?
And this one's 8 1/4. So the tallest one's 9 1/4, and the small one is 8 1/4. And
Pretty
you get
exact.
both of them $1.90, huh?
So both. So I put
So just a second, because this is a metal, right? What's your idea on the start bid for that?
I'm
That's
getting ready to
this
go find
original
out.
box.
I'm getting ready to go find out. She wants to know on the candlesticks if you'll take 8.
Grandma, Selena wants to know if you'll take 8 for both.
We started at 10. They are comping for 12.
I'd rather have them for 8.
Okay.
You got it for 8, Selena.
All right.
So you got number 21, and you're going to put $10 and the name Selena.
$8.
Yeah, $8, honey.
Got 8. Oh.
And Selena says, thank you, Grandma. They're
Listen,
going to a
listen.
great home.
Listen, it's fine.
That's what they need.
It's fine.
They've been packed way too long.
You got that too.
Yeah. We're not in that big a hurry that we can't
Nope.
wait for you. So it's all good. bud.
Never in that big of a hurry.
So $8 and then Selena. I have a nesting chicken, a nesting hen, a hen on a nest. I got is what I'm trying to say because I'm reading the box from over here. It's marked 1829 gold. That's the color. That's not the year, y'all. And it's in its original box.
And that's not just one. They're all right there in that range within $5.
Stood $30 start.
It's kind of where my mind was
Give me
going
just
to.
a minute and I'll show y'all more, but it is in its original box. It's been sitting on the shelf down in the basement for a very, very long time. So you're not, no. That's the reason why I got the card here. Put the tape on the card. Some
tape you
some
with it.
adhesives on tape do more damage than they do. Okay. Thank you. All right.
Just set
So
it in 'cause there's
here
glass in it.
is your hen on a nest. It is in its original box. And it's amber in color.
Oh, yeah, chair out. So that's the one thing too.
That's fine. So here's the hen. Absolutely nothing wrong with this piece. Here is the bottom. There is something right here. Let's see. See it? Right. No.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Definitely. Mr. Can you come here?
Mhm.
Hi.
Hi, sorry, I was still trying
It's
to do
fine.
3 things at once.
Right
What's the
here.
question?
I need you to come here. And I don't know how to explain it. It's during the manufacturing, you can tell.
So it's got like a smudge in the finish of it from the manufacturer.
Right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it.
I'm not in chat, so
but it's on the
I was
inside.
trying to Google Lens.
So it's right there. But other than that, this piece stayed in its box. Stayed in the basement. Well, I can tell you, I remember it being down there in the 90s. And we'll get a measurement on it in just a second. So here is your nesting hen. Very beautiful.
So all three of these are $10 a piece.
The what?
All three of those are going to $10 a piece.
What's going at $10 a piece?
All three of these.
All right.
Yeah, those dyes are out of there, man. Look at
So the
dye.
base on this,
Purple on that bright orange.
4 inches. By 2.5. That's the base. Now for the actual lid, or the actual where the lid goes, looking at somewhere around 7 inches. That's the basket part. And then let's see. Here, hold your arm up. Five and a half. 5.5. Thank you, Jake.
No problem. I can be a table anytime.
Again, AS22 is a starting bid of 30. Comes in its original box.
Just don't try to put like a vice on me or anything.
A box.
I'm not that type of
The
table.
box is clean on the inside. No damage.
Oh, yeah, that just looks pretty. That's a very pretty piece.
Now if I can get it back in here the way it was. So there you go. How is everyone doing this evening? Friday night, Mister.
Friday.
All right, so do number 22.
Yep, I already got 22. Got the dollar symbol.
Do 30 for, yep, and then I'll put it on the box.
You put the name.
No one claimed it yet, honey.
Yep.
This is so then
Next
What-
month,
whatever
it's already
passes on, next month this is all done.
So then she can just show it.
I
You don't
can
have
show
to
it.
do all the research.
So it
and
makes
work.
sense?
So bring these three for choice.
Why
$10
don't
for-
you do it for a minute so I can go bathroom?
All right. I'm trying to get stuff going for supper too. So.
I know. But I stayed hydrated like my doctor asked me to do.
Well, get Grandma to come out.
Yeah.
Grandma would be that extra person when you to do kitchen work.
No. Grandma,
Oh, right.
us being here, she does not do kitchen work.
All right, everyone. So I've got some very, 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 very vintage little guys here. This first one's got a year of 1978, so it comes with some dust and some smudges, but they are as vintage as you can get, and they're gonna be $10 each for choice. Just say what they are. Obviously we have the lion, and you can see there's little smudges like on his teeth and stuff like that, but he's not nasty. It's from sitting in a box since like 1982, guys. This came out of that box that was before Steph was even born. That's the lion. Then I've got the cool monkey sitting on the beach with his nice little beach shorts on. he's cool. Once again, you can just kind of see that they're just dusty. You know, they've been sitting in boxes for 50 years. It's a cool find. This little guy has a year of 1977 on him. And this was made the year before I was born, guys. So it's kind of awesome. They're in that good a shape. And then we've got the turtle. And the turtle guy
Only you had the hair.
is 1976. So, these things are 48 years old. The condition on them, I would say, is excellent for the age. Like I said, none of them are ripped or anything stupid. Now, this one does have a little string coming off his tail. That could be fixed with a lighter by somebody. I'm not going to burn the vintage toy. But that is the turtle. And these are all going to be for choice, $10 each. I've got them all up here. I like the monkey. It's just cool. Just kind of hanging out, ready to sit on the beach somewhere.
Buddy's on vacation.
Yeah, he's on vacation, sitting at the beach somewhere. That's cool. And no interest. We can go on with those. All right. Yeah, 10.
And make 3 of them.
Yep, make 3 of them.
What's that?
Oh, the stickers for the little stuffed animals over here.
Right. I gotta grab some water.
Do I put them at 23?
Huh?
I'll put them at 23, right?
Yeah, whatever the next number in line is.
Oh, so not all 23.
No, those are all number 23.
Yeah. We give them all the same number because it's a choice.
All right.
Well, that's just kind of a cool piece. And I don't even know where to really start him.
Start them at 8. I mean, it's cool because,
He is Avon.
yeah, just start them at 8.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah.
No, you don't get it.
Uh,
I don't have to.
yeah, I don't have nails either because I pick them when I'm anxious.
All right, so we're going to do a start bid of 8 on this. And then I closed out of my phone.
Gotta love it.
All right, so this little guy, is marked Avon on the bottom. It says the Great American Male Cologne, so he's a topper to something.
Now, what uncle? Oh,
It was
what uncle's got you doing?
24.
Yep,
19, looks like 78 was the year. He's cool. He's a figurine. He has plastic in the year he is. There's nothing fancy. He's plastic, guys. But he is cool.
How tall is he?
I don't know. I'll find out in a minute. He's smashing his thumb with a hammer, screaming in agony. Just kind of cool. All right. And from bottom to the top of his head, right at 8 inches, guys.
Oh, he's a tall dude.
Right at 8 inches tall. The largest part across the base is 2 3/4. Are going across the base that way. And from front to back is 3 3/4. So 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Spot on your shelf. Spot in your man cave. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It's a nice little man cave piece, guys, for $8. All right. I'm going to let Steph take back over.
Alrighty. All right, we're gonna have some.
8.
We're gonna have some $5 items. $5 items. These are all vintage.
Are
And
you doing them for choice, or are you doing each one separate numbers?
we're gonna do them separate numbers.
Okay.
Just because none of them are the same.
No.
Who should start with the devil?
Sure.
All right, we're going to start off with the devil. Mister is going to put in AS25 and it's $5 start. This is a 1963. Made in the USA. Copyright Paula. There is your marks. And he is lightweight. He's got his fist in the back. Got his horn there. It says, I'm a horny little devil. Horny little devil. Oh, go figure. Let's see. His base is 2.5 wide. Front to back. He is also 2.5.
Yes, we'll take 5 for AS24, Kraken. I got you.
And then for height, he's standing at 4 3/4. 4 3/4.
It's like he goes in there.
Mm-hmm.
Big chance he breaks in there.
And he does come with some Kansas dust. AS25, $5.
I have it right here.
All right. AS26 is going to be $5.
AS26 is sold to Kraken.
He hasn't even seen
I
it.
haven't. I just did 25.
You said 20. You mean 24.
Oh, I guess it'd be 25 because I put in 26. My bad, Kraken. So yeah, you're good. You're sold.
All right, here.
So 25 is
No.
sold to Kraken.
Here. I'm just going to do 26 so it doesn't.
So then I have to put
So
27
the next
on
one I'll
here.
put 25 on.
Yeah. So it's good.
Like that? Oh, do you right?
You wrote on the wrong. Oh, I guess you did. Here. But Uncle
Thank you, Kraken.
messed up the numbers, so do AS25.
Yeah.
Okay.
I messed him up.
Okay. I thought we already had an AS25 though.
No.
No.
Yeah, we don't. That
No,
was,
Uncle.
No, that was supposed to be
jacked it up.
25, but I messed up and put 26 in the chat.
he's 24. That one was
Yeah.
supposed to
All
be
right.
25. Okay.
Give me
You're
the
good.
number you got going.
25 is the one that we are on now.
I know that. I'm
Okay.
waiting for the sticker.
Okay, I thought you were talking to me.
No, I'm trying to get it from Jake.
I'm sorry. Here you go.
Thank you, Jake. All right.
So
So-
now it's 27.
I've got 27 here, so your next number would be 28. And it's going to be
You got
5.
20. Okay. Leave it alone.
Y'all give me a second.
Too close.
Grandma needs through with her tea, honey.
I'm sorry, Grandma.
All right. All right. We got the numbers messed up, y'all, but we're getting back on track. So, AS25, 26, so to Kraken. It's in there. It's the double. All right. So, AS25, $5. And it says, you're sweet. A bit over sexed, perhaps, but sweet. So, AS25, $5. And this one is 1973, Paula. Made in USA. So here's your mark on the back. Here is your mark on the back. 1973. Let me get this. Hey, Salvador. Welcome in. How's it going? Well, I guess it's start of the weekend, y'all. I'm typically, I come down on Thursdays, so we came down a whole day early. So this is a 3. by a hair short of 3. So that is your base. And again, it says you're sweet, a bit oversexed, perhaps, but sweet. Right? Alrighty. We will pass on 25. All right, now number 27. AS27 is $5 start. And it is each day my love for you grows stronger. I'll love you forever, even longer. Now, this looks like Raggedy Ann, just so y'all know. At least that's what comes to my mind.
Yeah, it kind of does. Looks like it.
Jake, what year do you think that says?
1980.
1980?
That's Nate. For sure. The 6 would be curved off on the end.
Dude, that looks like a 3, not an 8. All right, y'all decide. Is that a 3 or is it an 8?
It makes sense to be an 8.
I don't know, because I didn't... You know what? Grandma's got...
The rest of this is 70s
Hey.
stuff. 70s and 80s stuff.
I know. Where's
For one thing to be 30,
All
it
right.
just doesn't make sense.
the magnifier?
You want to?
Yeah.
It's all you had.
Mister, look at this.
Huh.
He thinks it's an 8. It looks like a 3 to me.
That's an 80.
That
I'm
is
not crazy.
That's an 80. 1980.
You wish it was a 30.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
Joanne said they were
Joanne.
popular.
all right.
So.
Hey, dude, I'm just trying to freaking
Are
figure
you
it
still
out.
on 27 or are you on 28?
27.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna say it's in the 80s, y'all.
You wish
And-
it was 30.
Dude, if I wanted 30 stuff, I'd just grab that hutch, the grandpa, be your great.
Wow.
It's over 100 years old. He made it when he was in high school at Pretty Prairie. So, all right, we will pass on this one.
Just the next thing, $5.
Yep. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 more at $5. And then
Alright.
this one is going to be an $8 start. So, all right. So, AS28 is $5. $5. And it says, how long will I love you? Only always. Only always. And this one says 1970. It's clear enough so I can read it. Copyright is Paula, made in USA.
I'm gonna start putting
Again, the Kansas dust is free. Yeah, that works, honey. Kansas dust is free.
No, we're going to charge you a penny for a dust.
29 is also $5. This one, y'all, has the original tag on it. I see you,
Green is
Selena.
in For one of them.
Yeah, it'd be this one. Is this the one you'd like, Selena?
28.
28. All right, go ahead and call it down to her. Jake, you're going to have to move your legs. Yep.
Thank you. No problem, Grandma.
Not a problem, Grandma.
Thank you, kids.
You're welcome.
And thank everybody that's buying things.
You hear that, right, y'all? Grandma says thank you.
And she's one that's sent to Joanna.
All right.
Excuse me.
From Selena to Joanne. So hopefully you'll be able to see that. But yeah. Thank you, Selena.
I lost my pen. How to do that? I was going ahead.
But it's a pin.
Let me see.
Somebody look at me, no
You got that look.
Well, it's kind of like how long do you let them look, right?
No,
I mean, depending on the day.
And that was
All right.
I always.
Yeah,
keep
that was
looking for them.
28. And I'm going to let Mr. catch up, y'all. But the next one is 29, and that is the original tag on it.
What's the original tag?
$2.75. And that would have been back in 89.
Yeah.
Right?
Inflation.
No, that's 80. It couldn't have been 89 because that box was packed. Yeah, it's 1980. We just know that it happened, that the box was packed because they actually moved before they moved out to the farm in Colorado before they got married. And this box was never unsealed, so until today. So number 29 is $5 start. There's your original tag. And it says, "You are my favorite do-gooder because you do it gooder than anybody." Again, this one is a 1980. Here is your tag on the back. None of these weigh a whole lot. The ones that I've sourced up there in the Flint Hills had a lot more weight than these ones. So they're just cool.
They are light.
Yeah, they're lightweight.
Are they made of wood?
No, I don't know what they're made of. It's got to be some sort of resin type stuff. Alrighty. And then I think this is 30. Yeah.
Yep.
Number 30 is looks like a 73. Yeah, 1975. Copyright Paula, made in USA. And she says on her, here's her mark on the back. She says, 4 good reasons why women over 30 are very popular. They don't tell. They don't yell. And they don't swell. They're grateful as double-E hockey sticks.
That's where I remember.
And this is what she looks like. So number 30, she is 1975. And she's a $5 start as well, y'all. Y'all are fabulous, just so you know. I appreciate each and every one of y'all being here today. Y'all, she's got one hand here. The other hand is here. So guess what? Yeah. Kind of obnoxious. Alright.
Great.
Well,
I'm getting good at this.
let me see it. So this one's going to be an $8 start. So number 31
Oh,
is $8 start.
I thought I was getting good at this.
You are. So those we're going to, give me a minute because I got to see what's there. It says, let's face it, we're great together. Now, y'all, there's the footboard and there's the headboard. And I'm just saying. All right, that's what it says. It's copyright WERB. Nope, I read it wrong. Copyright WNR Berries 1974, made in USA. Oop, that would have been bad. But 1974. 1974, so you're my grandmother on my side, passed away.
Oh.
1974, right there. And this piece, 31 is $8. And let's see if I can find the right. Let's see. 3.5
Just
By
a little yellow thing in the corner.
3.5. The what?
I'm the little yellow thing in the corner.
Oh yeah, the little yellow thing in the corner. $8 for this one. Now let me get how tall it is. 6.5. 6.5. So it's a pretty significant piece.
It's made completely.
And again, these are lightweight, so.
This thing's creepy.
Oh. All right, so we're gonna do some unusual creepiness in my nephew's words. This is gonna be number 32, and it's a $5 start, y'all. Look at it. It's made with seashells, genuine seashells, and I don't know if it's a lion, but it sure looks like it might be.
My question is, whose hair is it?
Huh?
My question is, whose hair is it?
Well, you remember all those years back? $5 start for AS32.
It looks
So, oh, it's missing a foot. So it's a 3-legged creature. But hey, it's cool.
It's like
And
those,
look, it's got eyes.
It's like those 3-wheeled cars.
All right.
So Kraken wants to know on 31 if you would take 5.
Yes.
Okay, sold to you, Kraken.
I need here.
I was
Put-
originally 5.
I know.
Let me right. Can you figure out that's 5?
Yeah. And then we got the Kraken on there.
Oh, it's got
Stop moving.
letters on the back.
All right. Goes in the box, honey.
It's 1974.
I know it's 1974.
Well, I did.
I said it like twice.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe 3.
I'm being all mean.
She's gonna smack you on camera.
No.
Everybody on the other side's gonna.
I'm
laugh.
gonna do this, and they're just gonna, and I'm not gonna mute. Jake, did you see? Jake. Watch. This is how I do it. I leave the mic on so they get to hear it.
We'll do, Kraken. We'll throw it together tonight when we're done.
Yeah, not a problem, Kraken. All right, 32 is, I don't know if this was in a souvenir shop.
Look at that booty.
It is missing one of the little paws or whatever, but still, that's cool.
Yeah, these are 2 of the same.
Those are 2 of the same. Here, let me see this.
Everything else is different.
Everything else is different. So let's do a $5 start on both.
You sell them both the same.
We're going to start them at the same. And we're going to sell them as a set.
Okay. So
Alright.
this one was 32, right?
No, that one was 32. The lion, so this will be 33.
Yeah, accidentally written on the wrong side of the tape.
Okay.
Oh, and then the bottom just cut off.
All right. That's fine. All right. So AS33, you're going to get both of these. They are copyright 77 Wallace Berry Company. Made in USA. Let's see. Let's see if that'll help. So these are both marked 74.
Try not to knock you over.
You're fine.
Trying to get
And one says, I'm ape over you. No, both say I'm ape over you.
the repeats.
So they are repeats. I thought they were separate.
Wonder who'd give them if they're repeat.
Not a problem, Kraken. Not a problem.
Makes you think. Who gave it to them if they gave them repeats?
And these both have felt bottoms.
Just like ball keeps. I'm trying to fix my tape.
You're fine, honey. So these are going to be 33, okay?
33.
Yeah, let me. let me try to write down and then you know which one's which. Make sense?
3 and there. 5.
$5 for both. Hey, stop rushing it. Stop rushing it. It's fine. Okay. All
I'm
right.
new to the game.
Now, let's see. Mr.
Yeah. I'm listening.
Laundry old stuff. Let me think really quick. Selena. Mister, do we have anything like laundry wise?
I
Like,
was thinking the same thing.
you know, I didn't even, you know, I seen that one piece earlier today, that washboard, but it was priced at retail.
Yeah. We
Um,
don't, but you know, the fun of this sell
There's
is,
an
Selena,
ancient washboard
is every month
in
when we
the-
come down, there's going to be new off the wall
Dude.
stuff that
You
you know
talking a
comes out of the
washboard?
woodwork that
Like,
you
yeah,
know has
an
been
extra
sitting in
washboard, you need to
boxes
grab it.
forever.
Go grab it. Here.
So
Go grab it. Jake's gonna go look. So later he thinks he knows where something is.
So just keep me notice what number like you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get caught up on numbers because he had an issue with the tape.
No, is while I'm in here though, the way you're doing it, where you're saying the number and the price, so I can drop it in chat while I'm working on supper is awesome.
All right, hey, can you Google Lens
The cups.
the cups, and if you can see which ones, there's 8 total. I know there's 3 different patterns. I think, or maybe I'm wrong. But Google Lens for me, if you wouldn't mind.
There's more than 3.
There's more than 3 patterns. All right, we'll have to see what's double. This kid really worked this tape, let me tell you.
I'll start with this one.
Oh my goodness. I cannot get that tape. All right, you need to go talk to Grandma with that.
Hey, Grandma.
Would you be able to part with this? Do you know what it is?
Let's see here.
I don't think we found it in the garage to begin with. It was hanging up where I was found it, and I told them that they had glass on it, so we had to hide it somewhere so it would break. So we put it under my workbench.
So yeah, Lord knows where he bought that.
That's per cup, is what they're going for, and that's sold.
That's sold comps.
That's sold comps.
So I can bring them at 8. If they don't sell, we know they're at
Right.
least selling online.
Yep.
All right. Well, I've got an issue with this tape. He like really jacked this up. I can't
All right,
pull
give me a
from it.
second. Kick myself out.
Just a minute, y'all. Sorry. Yeah, I remember you saying something about that, and I seen it. It wasn't an old washboard.
All right, let me see the tape.
She said she wants a good price for it. She'll definitely.
I'll Google Lens it. Give me a minute.
Ask her what her good price is.
What's your good price, Grandma?
What's the lowest she'll take for it?
She said 25.
I think.
$30.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think 30 is a good fair start on
All right,
it, 'cause it
Selena,
is old.
Grandma does have a washboard. It did have some advertisement on it. Most of the advertising is gone. Now, this is not. I'm seeing that, Grandma. I'm used to these having metal on them. This one is not. This was obviously one that was used. And it's glass.
Give me a second to get it in chat.
So
Tape.
Grandma is going to say she's going to ask 30 for this. I will get measurements on it.
It's a pretty decent size for one.
The advertising, what I can guess on it is glass, because you can kind of make out the glass right there.
I think they were advertising their own business.
Well,
Of how
and then
it's
on the
glass.
back, it has an eagle with 855 or B55. I'm gonna say it's an 8, and it says Kansas. I cannot read past that. I am not gonna do justice to this. So the eagle is right here. Kansas is right here. I cannot make out the rest, and the 855 is right here. But she's asking 30 for this. And this is glass. This is one piece of glass.
It's like it just,
Please don't get it, Selena. That would be a pain to ship. No, get it. I would love to try to figure out how to ship it.
No, this one wouldn't be shipped. This is one I'd have to ask her to wait a month until we meet up. Because I'm telling you, I think it's probably an antique. I might be wrong, but I need to get some measurements on it. Y'all, so Jake, move so I can sit for a minute, please. So I'm going to turn this way, mister, just so you know I moved the camera. Okay. Let's see. So the height on this is 23 3/4. That's from the bottom of the pet, bottom of the leg to the top. The width on it is 12.5. Now the glass, I will measure what I can see of it.
look like I'm about to rob a bank.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put my glasses on. I'm getting a headache.
So it's 12 by 11. 12 by 11. Yeah, you can think about it, honey. You can think about it.
I just knew it was there.
It's just not something I'm comfortable sending because of its size and because of its age. So you think about it, and if it's something, I'm not going to show it again before you decide anyway, and I'm going to be back here. Oh, yeah, not a worry, Selena. You let me know at any point. It doesn't have to be tonight. And, yeah, you got first dibs on it.
Yeah, it ain't going nowhere.
Well, we'll be back down here before we go meet them in Arkansas.
Yep.
So it's fine.
Yeah. It's just, I knew that was there. It's great.
Well, it's like 24 inches anyway, which means I'd have to go with a different carrier, and I just don't.
When you start getting to that, your FedEx and DHL.
Well, aside from that, I just don't want it broke.
Right.
Hey, it's pretty durable glass if it was able
All
to
right,
wash.
let me see if I can. All right,
Close.
33 was this. I hadn't showed this.
No, 33. You hadn't shown anything.
Yes, I did show 33.
Pretty sure we did.
Yeah, we showed the apes. So what do you have down for 33?
It's the copy of it.
The washboard.
The washboard should have been 34.
We're not going to be perfect.
It's okay.
I was literally messing up the titles like 5 times.
I never put in 33, so it's not even in chat. 35 is your next number.
All right, number 35. Now, let me make sure. All right, these are not the same item. So
It's over there.
we're at 35, right?
Yes.
How much are you doing those for?
$5. These are 1974 Wallace Berry. So this one says I miss you. It has 1249, but the numbers are backwards. And 1974 is on the back. This is the I miss you one. And then this one is also 74. And it says, I'd like to leap all over you. I'd like to leap all over you. And this will be 35. Yep.
Oh, this one's ruined. Don't work that well.
Yep. You're fine, honey.
And the price?
$5. And make it long enough that I can put the tape on both.
Oh, I already usually make them long.
Okay.
Because I give space between them.
You're fine.
Yeah, you can't read the.
It's fine.
That's kind of fine.
It's fine.
I think you can figure out that that's the price.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a weird. It's a weird shape.
All right. Let's see what else do we got.
Ape.
All right. We'll do the $2. You're an animal, and I love it. You're an animal.
Yeah, I think you were a little too eccentric about it.
So you're on the next
You're an animal, and I love it.
You're on AS36 now.
Yes.
Okay.
I got that down. $2.
AS36. It's $2, y'all. $2 start. You're an animal, and I love it. 1974 Wallace Berry Company, made in USA. Made in USA. Dude, you took your mask off. Now everybody knows what you look like.
Yeah, Fisherville. Early Fisherville. They
It's
get
all right.
no antics.
I guess you don't mind people knowing I'm your auntie, huh?
No. They get a problem with it. They know who to talk to.
Okay. That works. All right. This one is overeating makes you thick to your stomach. And we're going to do, this is going to be a S37 for $2 start. $2 start. AS37. This is a wall, well, I wouldn't say it's a wall plaque, but here's,
wall plaque.
look.
I'd want that on my wall.
You fold those wings over and it'll sit on a shelf.
I'd want that on my wall.
Oh yeah? Why is that? Because of what it says or because it's a name?
Because it's a name.
Alright, so this is 7.5.
Price.
$2. 7.5 by 3, y'all. 7.5 inches wide by 3 inches tall. So remember, my screen's cracked, y'all, so I'm looking funky. It's because I don't have this part of my screen. Not sure what type of wood it is, but hey, it's cool.
Let me see it.
It's cool.
Okay. Seems like a maybe a dark. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, my carpentry schools are just amazing. I can't even remember what.
It looks like there might have been a sticker here. I don't know if it'll show. It's right there where a sticker
It's
used
dark
to be.
walnut. That's what it was called. Dark walnut.
Dark walnut.
That's what it looks like.
Okay. 37.
37.
All right. Let's go. Let's move on to what is this?
38.
Perfume or cologne? Mala Is that what it says? Mahal. Mala?
Mahal.
Mahal. This is. I don't know. It's not an Avon bottle. It is a perfume bottle. Let's do a $4 start. $4 start
Wow.
on AS38.
That is cheap.
It is, but not everything can you bring on a bigger price. You start it off small, and if there's interest. Huh?
Ooh, it's cheap.
So the lid comes off, and here's your sprayer. I think it's just a cool bottle. Let's see. Six and a half with the top on. 6.5 with the top on. Let's see. Ready? Number 38, $4 start.
I'll just make sure to wake you up and use that on the top of the bar.
All right, let's see what else we got.
We got the
Let's
John
start.
Deere cups too.
All right. Let's start with this.
Because most of those John Deere's are repeats.
All right, this is going to be $6. Yeah, we'll do a $6 start on it.
And that's 38.
Made in Hong Kong. So AS39. I don't want to take it apart. I do know that the top comes off, so then you can. Here's the wick. And it's gold tone for the trim. There is some, obviously, some wear, but I don't see.
It was 8, right?
$6 start for 39.
It's a very pretty piece.
It is a pretty piece, and it's decorated in roses. Let's see. 5 inches. 5 inches, y'all.
I'm pretty sure they've seen my face before, too. Just remember whenever we did it in the basement?
Yeah, it's all right, honey. It just,
That's all a preference thing.
Uncle
Yeah.
can't because of everything Uncle
I
does.
do a lot of outreach stuff with helping people with
Alright.
addictions and
Sticker?
someone to talk to.
Sticker?
That I may end up, in a public restaurant or something with them, and they are pillars in the communities, in a few of these communities that reach out just to have someone to talk to.
They just
That's part of the reason why I'm not physically facial on camera.
so trying to think.
Come on.
Hey, I got an Avon tin. That's Wild Country Gift Soap. Wild Country Gift Soap. 5 ounces. Probably gonna.
That's AS40. What price are you thinking?
Let's do.
I think I'm coming.
Well, it's never been used. Let's do a $6 start.
Most of that stuff was coming right there in that range.
So
40.
this is a handsome container. I'm reading it. Embossed with a bold Western design, should not be used as a soap dish after removing soap. Use it to hold change or jewelry. You can't even make that up, y'all. $6 start. Avon Products, Inc., New York, New York. Printed in USA.
You just knew it needed to be
So-
repurposed whenever it was done.
There was the top. The bottom's still in there. Here's your mark of Avon on the soap. It has a saddle on the back. saddle on the back. That's just cool. Here is your tin, $6. Put it back in. Here's your bottom. And here's your top. Again, it says not to use it
As a soap dish.
as
after
a
you
soap
pull it
dish
out.
after to use it to hold change or jewelry. You can see that here. I think it's cool that it mentions that.
Yeah, it's like it knew it needed to be repurposed for something.
Well, most people back in the day did repurpose a lot of things. Let's see.
Let's look at you.
All right. Number for that one. All right, y'all. I have a brandy. It's empty, just so you, well, the container is not empty, but the bottle that's in it is empty. I need you to Google Lens this because
Well,
Got a
the
little
bottle's
bit.
not worth
No.
anything because it's just a standard. He's not 18 or 21. I'm going to hand that to him on camera.
oh yeah, I guess there is slight.
It's not that, well, he is 18, but I don't know what the rule is for hard alcohol.
Right. So it's Southern Comfort, the grand old drink of the South.
That's
Or-
not what this container is.
Oh, that's not the same?
No.
I thought it was.
No.
All right, so the bottle's Southern Comfort. So I guess I guess we could keep them together if someone's just interested in the canister.
Where's the lid? Pop the lid on this real quick.
Ooh, the lens is getting my foot. It's getting my nasty
That's
foot.
fine.
And we'll pick it up for the measurement anyhow. What it is.
All right, so it's brandy
No,
mellow,
it's gonna title
NH,
specifically my foot.
extra
It knows.
smooth. So it's just the canister.
So the canister came out in 1975. I'm not saying that canister is 1975.
but
I'm just saying it came out in 75. I don't even know where to even go with
Well, it
it.
was acquired between 75 and 80.
so it says 1978 series right here on the back.
Oh, there we go.
So give me a second so I can put the bottle up there. I thought the bottle was the one for this, so but it's not. So
So $8 is right at your comp.
all right, so let's bring it at 6. Now this is plastic, so the lid is plastic.
So it's 6.
The inside, it does have your cardboard riveted. And you're going to get, a brandy canister. I ship in them sometimes as well. So, brandy. It's got a lot of cool decals. Kind of like
something
it.
super fragile would take
Yeah,
something like
and
that.
this is oldest Mr. Steph. I'm going to go ahead and put the bottle back in. It's a Southern Comfort bottle. Mostly empty.
Yeah.
It would be empty before shipment, just FYI. Alrighty. Let's do some John Deere. John Deere. Let's see.
Don't hit a deer though. That's
Yeah,
no fun.
I'm gonna see how.
Your car does not like hitting deer.
Need to see if there's any duplicates.
Oh, you want to do those for choice?
Yeah, it'd be $1 start bid for choice.
I just heard myself.
I need to see if I have duplicates. So 2 of the green ones are a duplicate.
I don't have my watch.
Alright, so at least I've got pairs. That's different.
And I've got it in chat. I'm gonna step back out.
All right,
from my
the
volume.
yellow ones are all different.
Okay.
And these are at least Collector Series 2004.
Yeah, you want
So I want you to do, we've got 8, so let's do A, B, C, D, E, F, whatever. A for, that way I keep it straight in here. I'm going to show them and then we're going to number them, y'all. So do A.
like all together?
So So I got A, B, C, D. You need E, F, G, and H. Anything rusty,
E.
give me just a second, girl. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
So?
Yep. And then you're going to put those one on each of the bottoms. Do not put them on the stickers or the marks. So see how I missed it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
I got that much from you guys. You don't like doing that.
Well, no, because it'll take...
Did you notice Crystal Clear TV come in and said hi?
No, I didn't. Hey, Crystal Clear TV. Welcome in, Crystal. All right, so... Well, I thought it was rusty.
Yeah, they're not rusty.
They're not rusty, but I got tags. So
Tags.
these would be an $8 start for either one. $8 start.
The other ones are rusty. Okay.
I'm aware. So, Jacob, after you're done there, I want you to sit here or stand here and hold these up. Okay?
All right. I look like a hitchhiker, but
I'll handle the rusty. Just give me a minute. Because I have to go outside. So I'm going to have him.
yep. Hard labor. That's what I meant for.
Right?
If she don't do tags, but thank you.
All right, let me go see if I can handle some rusty. You know what? Have Jacob show the mugs. These two are identical.
All right, you're good with those, Jacob. She's
Oh.
not interested in them.
Okay.
All right, so you can show them, show the letter.
And
And
you
then
guys
show
are
it.
going to claim by letter.
Yeah, claim by
So
letter.
you'll tell, and there's a lag, so you gotta hold it there for a few minutes.
The lag is about 5 to 7 seconds.
So that's our first one. These are my great grandpa's. And then there's the back. Is that straight? Oh, there you go. And that is number E. Number E. Letter E. Sorry.
Yeah, Selena, he looked real happy to hold those tags.
All right. Oh man, they're loose in there because they didn't have grippy. They weren't.
Yeah.
Because I got sweaty hands. All right. This is number F. I think it's a repeat. This is the repeat. Same as the monkeys. There's the other side.
And remember, have fun with it. Remember, your humor is Shrek humor. Nothing above Shrek humor.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it. Like
Okay.
I can't go make
Yeah.
a dark humor.
Yeah, forget any F-bombs, anything like that, because we're before 8 p.m. in California.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
General rules, after 8 p.m., the kids are in bed.
This is the third one. This is G. I'll show you the label later. It says the same thing on both sides, I'm pretty sure. Nope, they're different pictures. And it's the same thing. I think they just have different numbers depending on which one they made and when. That keeps falling. Gotta love having sweaty hands. It's just great.
Well, you know, this is your first time ever being here for an auction.
Yeah. I do get nervous.
I got nervous the other night.
It's
I
the
was
same
showing
way.
on someone's channel I'm perfectly comfortable with.
This one's a repeat of the other one. It's two of the same mugs. So we have two of each, but they're all lettered differently. Great.
Yeah, they're just going to claim by whatever letter.
All right. Well, I don't. What else can I show? What about? I didn't. These are the same.
Did you just
No,
show
I
it?
did not show
Yeah,
these.
show all those.
Oh, my bad. We got 4 more. You see the other side? I'll be honest with you. I don't even know what we're pricing these ones.
They're $8.
Oh, okay. So every
$8 per cup.
$10 per cup.
$8.
$8.
Yeah.
Sorry, I overpriced them. This one's a little different. I kind of like it, the one this one looks like. Nobody buys this. I might take one of these.
You gotta pay for it.
I don't have money.
Man.
Man.
I even pay for stuff when I buy them in an auction, even if it's our own stuff.
That makes like 0 cents. It's your business.
Yeah, but that's
So you pay yourself?
pretty much. Because once it's bought for the business, it's a business item, not.
Oh, so you buy just basically whatever you want for business?
Yep.
Okay. I want to show this little car. Can I show the little car?
Yeah, 50 cents.
This one looks like whose car? Whose truck does this look like?
I don't know that stuff question.
I'm pretty sure this looks like Uncle Jimmy's truck, but it's in pretty good condition for where its environment's been for the past while. Get a closer look for you guys. What is it? It's like a purple blue.
Kraken's in for 50 cents. That's who I figured was going to come in after that one.
All right, we got to sell. I made my first sell. I just sold something.
Did you?
For
So-
50 cents, but he sold something.
Cool. I got. Hey.
You're awesome, Kraken. I'll get it in chat here in just a second.
All right.
first sale.
So this
All right,
is
you
just
gonna put
stuff
a
that I
number on
knew
this?
that I could grab and.
You need to put a number on this?
So, rusty old cap, really old bottle, rusty old cap. This one's marked something. Obviously, I did not clean any of this, so this one, it's got clowns. Needs cleaned for sure. Definitely comes with your Kansas dust.
Yeah, this one does not open.
Yeah, do not open any of them, honey.
Yeah,
Just
don't.
leave the lids on
Yeah, I
them
don't
the
want
way
to
they
get
are.
like a tetanus or anything.
Yeah, please
tetanus?
don't. Yeah, you
A
have.
tetanus?
Yeah, we're not spending
This guy
this.
is here, right? Ooh, this one looks cool.
This has got where you can hang it, and then here's.
So Kraken says you're an awesome salesman, cheapest car he's ever bought.
Yeah, I had to got at least $1. Just saying.
I'm the one that gave
Dude.
you the price.
Stop! I'm harassing. Oh,
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I've got chestnuts.
All right, let's call
All
it
right.
that.
Yeah, we'll call it that. All right, so we got these. It's kind of
You're gonna have
Rusty
to tell
and
what
cruddy.
prices because
I'm just showing if she's interested in any of it, she can just let me know.
The garage.
Huh?
You put that in the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I got some more rusty. I got some rusty tins. Y'all, I was just trying to hurry, so
You got an E.
we got an E that's definitely. Is there two there? No, we're not going to separate it.
It's a thick E.
So it's a thick E. That's fully rusted. Got that tin. Got that tin. And got that. That's all rusty. Hey, I'm just saying. Yeah, there was 2 tin cans, and then here's this tin. This one's not Santa Claus, but so this is a rusty tin, but not quite as rusty as that one or that one.
I think she's asking what kind of wanting price wise.
Let's do $1 a piece. Would that work? I got 2 of these, and I got that. So
So it'd be $3.
$3,
Sold.
and then you got it. And then I do have that hasp. Well, it's only part of a hasp. Where'd that shoe come from?
Sell the tiny shoe now.
Sell it for $1.
All right, folks.
But what number is it? Wait, we got to go with the number for this one first. So we
So
can.
45 is going to be that number.
All right, so the tin was 45 and mark it for 3 because there's 3 pieces here.
And I'm going to mess with you a little bit. That one's going to be 44.
All right, we got 44. It's the tiniest shoe you'll ever find. I don't even think a baby could fit in this.
Firecracker probably could have.
Who?
Your cousin.
Don't say her real name.
Do not say her real name.
Okay. So it's a little itty bitty shoe.
And it's going to be a start bid of $1, guys.
Yeah, it's
start bid of
$1.
$1. Now,
It's
what
a
was the
singular
tin?
shoe.
What number was the tin?
I went to a
45.
thrift store and I actually thought they were going to sell me one boot, but then the lady actually came up and told me, "Yeah, we sell both shoes." That was really hilarious because I literally came up.
Yeah, well, Kraken, pretty much everything's buying now. I just put start bids in, so if there's more people.
Yeah, if
interested.
it happens to
So
be.
yeah, it's sold to you for $1, Kraken.
For what?
The shoe.
All right,
Big
you
tiny
just sold that.
shoe.
So hey, you got sold for $1. Hey,
I made $1.
Hey. No, you
I made
made
grandma $1.
you made grandma $1.50.
I made you money.
So Kraken,
It might have been $1.50.
Nothing wrong with that.
nothing wrong with that, honey. All right, so put that on the bottom of the shoe,
Okay. If it fits on the bottom of the
and
shoe.
then you said the tins were 45, Mister.
Yes.
It's not staying, Steph.
It's fine. Put it inside it then.
We're hiding our tags in the shoe.
All right,
Like
your next
Inspector
number
Gadget.
you're going to go with will be 46. Help remember that, Jacob.
All right.
46.
That's all right because the tins are 45. So
Yeah, I
So
just
this
already
guy.
had one number punched in, ready to go in chat.
Go ahead. Do a $2 start on it.
All right, this is what
Number 46.
This is number 46. It's a little monkey man. We got the label right here. It's a Kamar. It is washable. No, you have to wash it with it has to be hand washed, but it's in really good
It
shape.
looks like a bamboo.
It's a bamboo.
It looks
I'm
like
great
a
at
bamboo.
monkeys. Yeah, but he's in really good shape. He's got a couple scuffs on the back. His face isn't as clean as it could be.
Kraken's in at 2. Looking for 3. Calling it down.
Working on it.
It feels like it's like made of sand on the inside, I think. It's like that sandy stuff that you'd get like from like your toys. Everybody's toys. Everybody's doll at least had one that had like It felt like a
sandbag.
sandbag more than an animal.
And the power just.
Well, that's because the AC just kicked on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
so
right,
that's
we are gonna be sold to Kraken for $2.
Awesome, Kraken.
All right,
Thank
grab
you.
something else.
All right. He likes these, doesn't he?
You never know with Kraken.
You never know with Kraken, so bring it. We got 2, one with a cap, one without. Grab one once, $5
For both.
for each.
For each.
So it's
So
gonna be
$5
for
for each of these. One has the bottle cap, and the bottle cap. If maybe I can get close enough, you can read what that says.
Yeah,
Because I
right
can't
there,
even read what
right
this
there. Pull it back a little,
Read to your heart's content.
and where are they from?
Where are they from?
It's a place in Iowa.
Yeah, somewhere in Iowa. Sauk City. Sauk City.
Sioux City.
Sioux City, Iowa.
Sioux City.
So that is number 47, $5 choice.
They make good bottle. How do you do that? You like bottle sing through it, like a.
I want you to show them the design on it. So other side, you gotta get it closer. All right, turn it around. Yep.
It's got a nice little engravement of a cowboy walking into the saloon. Does he have his gun out? Nope, he's got it. He's got it.
Never said pew pew.
Oh, my bad. He's got finger pew-pews actually. So.
All right, Kraken says pass. So wait, we're not putting them in. We're putting them over there because we've shown them. So put them over there.
The only ones that were different were your John Deere cups because they're just there.
All right.
There's too many of them.
So what was
We do
Selena's?
not, Selena, any
What?
box detergent boxes.
We do not,
I
but
didn't even see any in the basement.
we do not. Well, we had to go through the basement, remember, because of whatever. Yeah, bring that up too. So
All
the
right.
next one,
$2.
AS48.
number
It's
48.
it's your little billy goat. He is in great shape. The only thing he's really got wrong with him is he's a little dirty. It's mostly in his hair up here, but for the most part, this guy's in great shape. I've never actually seen a stuffed animal here that's in this great of shape, and I was here as a little boy, so. Yeah, the tag on it is actually a little torn, so I don't know if I could read that to you guys. I think it's from Driet Pets. Steph, can you read what this says to them?
It's great pets.
Okay, so this is Great Pets
Here,
brand.
let me see the side of them. Yep, just throw them on the side there.
Great for the little kids. He'd be even great on a shelf, really. He's cute and derpy, like every billy goat.
Alrighty, I don't. Oh, Kraken's in that too. Looking for 3. Gonna count this down, y'all. Going once.
Don't be playing with my Billy butt. Leave it to Kraken. Love it, Kraken.
My bad.
You're gonna really have to be prepared for next month, so because Kraken is going light on you. Just wait.
Okay, we got more stuffed animals, folks. I'm gonna put that in the sold bin.
Yep.
It's been sold. We have the mischievous little raccoons that we have around here.
What number is he?
He's number 49. He's going for $2. We see these out here all the time. Pretty sure Grandma pew-pewed one.
The raccoon?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what's digging over on the side over here. If he starts digging while we're
He is in really good shape too. He's probably been sitting in a box for a while because I've never seen this as a little boy. His branding is
Yeah, he was in the
80s box.
80s box.
oh, this guy's made of ground nutshells. That's kind of interesting. That's what it says on the label here.
Yeah, says this one.
It's from Korea.
All right, he says pass.
All right.
Let me have him. Show him.
All right.
I'll be right
We
there.
got hippo. I've never seen one of these in my life. A hippopotamus.
Yes. And
I
he's
think maybe it
filled
is.
with ground nut shells as well.
He's also filled with ground nut shells. He's some
And
of the
he's
same brand.
1978.
Yep. He's
Hey, same age I am.
you and the raccoon are best friends.
I'm pretty close to the same age as Kraken. Hey, Kraken. I think she needs a friend.
His eyes are brown on this hippo, though. That's
All
kind
right,
of-
we'll go ahead and pass on him.
All right.
And that's cool because those are as old as Uncle Mr. Steph. Uncle Mr. Steph.
Uncle.
All right, so
He's
this
my
one,
uncle's staff.
so it's going to be what is
Ooh,
it?
he's in PJs.
51. Yeah, this will be 51. Kmart Corporation, you'll.
Oh, that's way back.
Oh,
He jingles.
yeah,
He jingles.
jingle him.
Was he? How much is he?
We're going to do a $3 start on him.
He's in pretty good shape. His nose looks like it's been re-glued on, but it's still on there pretty solid. He's got a ribbon around him and he's ready for bed, like I am. I'm ready for bed, honestly.
Right. We did have an eventful day.
That's him from the side. He's got a cute little tail too.
All right, hand him here.
All right.
We're going
he's
to
done.
pass on him. I don't know what I did with the other two. There, I'll put those there.
Ooh, I remember
So-
this guy.
So he is going to be a $12 start. So
Kind of looks like
AS
Einstein.
52.
He used to have a tag on him.
Do not move that.
There's an old tag on there that me and her caught. He's made of, I'm pretty sure he's made fully of clay.
Yeah, $12 start for him.
He's starting at 12. Man, this guy looks actually pretty cool.
Yeah, he rested as long as I can remember on the real top.
Yeah. And he's got that beautiful green, forest green hat. Got some nice blue jeans. He looks like he's ready for bed, too. He looks like he's coming home. He's actually resting on a log, but
Let me see him for a minute and get dimensions on him, and you can get the sticker off so we can put it on him. So it is unmarked, but it did have the sticker on the bottom of the base. The residue for that still exists. I would say he's ceramic. Couldn't
not clay.
tell you the place he came from because I can't. There's not enough of the tag left to read that.
I think it might unfold though, Steph.
He is just short of 9 inches. So 8
very
and
short,
3/4. 8 and 3/4. His base from side to side is 3 1/4. No, 3 3/4. By 2 3/4. So he's a pretty. You could stick it down here because there is no stickers on him. So.
All right.
All
One
right,
last
so
look.
bring him up to the camera. Go to the right a little so I can see him. All right, and now turn him around slowly. $12 start. I got you, Grandma, I promise you. And if I question something, I'll ask you first.
All it says on its back tag here, so all I can make out is OR.
OR, huh? All right, go ahead and set him over there.
All right.
And he was what, number 52?
He can go back to sitting where he belongs, really. That's where he should go.
Let's see. There's. All right, Mr. Stuff, can you grab the stuff towards the back of the table?
Got you. Let him keep doing this thing. He can do it. This stuff, right?
Yep. And then that brandy glass.
So let me get caught up
Sell
here.
brandy glass.
Well, I think it's a brandy glass.
It's got no label on it, from what I can see. It's got some scratches in it. I'm selling without even.
You're fine, Mr. Stuff. I gotta get caught up.
You're writing names on the product or making sure there's at least a sticker with the number, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay, here's those two as well.
All right, we're good.
So 53.
All right.
I'm gonna start
Come in
right
here.
Let me see that for a second.
I don't think it's brandy glass. It doesn't have a label on it at all.
So we're going to do a $9 start on that.
All right, everybody.
$9 start on 53.
$9 on this one. It's in pretty good shape. It's got a couple scrapes on the inside because it's held things for a while, and it can also hold your things.
Grandma's got a very large one, and now it's not one that I'd feel comfortable sending in the mail, but she did entertain me with a prize.
Yeah, there's a huge one. You think this is big?
So,
Because that's
so
like
just know
my
if
hand.
you do get that, it will come with pool noodle wrapped around the bottom and pool noodle around this lip to keep, the edges
So,
from getting
Go
dinged.
that way a little.
But
This is
there
little brother.
is a
That's
big
big
one.
brother.
Yeah, there's the little one. This is the big one.
Make sure you keep where they don't ding, because it'll shatter that small one if they ding.
This one, she'll entertain at $200. Her price.
Well, in my opinion, she's right. That one's worth
Well,
$200-$300.
Well, you'd have to get. We would have to find a
You'd have to
company.
The light is so bad.
Shit.
You need to swap the lights. They can hardly see this. It's like glaring in a way.
All right. No.
Huh.
Well, Mr. Stuff.
Pop the light.
There we go. That actually looks way better.
Is that better?
Jake
Yes.
was having the same issue I was with the light.
No, because I like from over here, I was seeing
All right,
Hippo getting
so how
blinded.
tall is that, Jake?
I'd say it's here it is to my hand. There you go.
Yeah, that
That's a good
totally is
estimation.
gonna work. You're
Okay.
fine. You're fine.
How long is it?
8 inches tall. All right.
And its
so
diameter?
now you're gonna hold it like this.
Do
So the
diameter.
base diameter
So your
right here.
your area.
How much is that?
10.
10.
10 inches.
That is not 10 inches, son.
That is 9 9/10.
That is not 9 inches.
What
that's-
is that? Centimeters?
That's centimeters.
It's 3 and 4. It's 3 and
All right,
3/4.
so Shrek humor in this chat right now, since chat's not really moving, we get people laughing. He's evidently a typical guy.
Yeah, the ones that say, "Hey, I caught a fish this tall, this tall." I'm harassing you, honey.
I know.
So it's more than 3 1/4, or 3
I know.
3/4, but less than 4 inches in diameter.
How
8
people do we
inches
have
tall.
in the chat right now?
What?
How many people do we have on?
I don't know. I can't see that because my screen's cracked. Right here's where it tells me how many people are watching.
Oh man, I see what you mean now.
But it don't matter. You don't even need to worry about who's watching.
Yep.
Right?
Don't even pay attention
You
to
just-
the number. Oh, you can't see the number on that screen anyhow.
That's what I'm saying.
And
Yeah, don't
keep,
even.
keep your hands on that, okay? And then aside from that, it doesn't matter if there's only one person watching or if there's 100. You're still showing the same, right?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So nobody bought this.
No one got that one, and that's fine because it's one that I, I'm like, darn it, I have to show it, but darn it. All right. What number was that? That was 53, right?
Yep.
All right.
So
Here.
that one's broken.
It's fine. Show it. It's an angel missing at one
What
of
are you
its
doing?
paws. $1.
We got a little angel.
So number
Missing its paw.
54.
It's number 54.
You got to bring it closer to the screen. Turn it around.
I'm pretty sure I was the one that broke this.
There it is. That's who I figured was grabbing it. So
You got Kraken in $1. We're going to go ahead and count it down.
and you showed the blemish on it, right?
Yep.
I mean,
you can't miss it.
Kraken's really cool about a lot of that
You
stuff.
can't
so-
miss it. The paw's missing.
Oh, okay.
All right, and that was 54, right?
He likes buying the small stuff.
Yes, he does. He likes buying the big stuff too. So.
Yes, he does.
Kraken likes a lot of the rarities.
So, let me see. Let me see the bottom.
Looks like it's handmade.
Yeah, it's an artesian piece. Started at $1.
For $1, an artesian. I've never even heard that word in my
Artesian.
Never even heard that word in my life.
Number 55 is $1.
$1, fool. It's a little cowboy holding his present.
Turn it around some more and get it closer to the screen.
And Kraken's in for $1.
All right, go ahead and call it down.
Yep.
Dude, we might have to start paying you after this.
No. I don't like being paid for something like this.
I know.
It's for my grandma.
And doing it for grandma, huh?
Yeah,
All
and you
right.
need a break from standing.
All right, that's going to be 56, $1 start.
50 cents. This thing is quite something.
56.
56.
56.
Yep. Number
Okay.
56, $1
$1
start.
It's starting as $1. It's handmade. I can tell because it's got two foam balls, and then it's like a cloth around it to give you off that little peanut rabbit look. It's pretty cute. And you got that little flower on the top.
And Kraken's in on that one for $1.
All right.
Also.
And go ahead and pull it. Uncle's going to pull it.
Oh, you need to put a label on it.
Yep.
What else do we got?
Thank you, Kraken.
So, give me a second. I need Uncle to see what that says.
But this one.
Well, what's this?
This would be like 50 cents, right?
No, that starts at $1. But you can show that one. So 57's an angel.
57's another little angel.
And $1 start.
It's $1 start.
Get it closer to the screen.
Yeah, it's a very small piece.
Up. Right there. Now turn it around slowly.
All right, what do you need me to look at?
This, I can't tell.
It's made of plastic. And it's
All right, we got Kathy at 1 and Kraken at 2. Do we have 3?
Looking for 3 or more. It's Thames.
Themes?
Yeah, THAMES.
Okay.
I love how I'm just advertising on my shirt, just on chat. America.
Yup.
All right. What number
Not
was
intentional.
Angel, Mister?
57.
All right.
I'm
If
gonna
we
go
don't
and
have
count
any
it
more
down.
interest, we are going to count it down to Kraken. Going once.
All right.
Going once.
Going twice. Last call. Sold to Kraken for $2.
$2.
$2.
Be sure you think Kraken.
Thanks, Kraken. We're gonna do these ones.
Yeah, they're together and it's
And
going.
send it to Kathy.
All
Not
right.
a problem.
Not a problem, Kraken.
We got how much we selling these for?
We are gonna do a start bid for both at $8.
All right, so these both go for $8. They got the branding is Nestle. It's a Nestle cup.
Nestle.
They are Nestle cups.
They're Nestle.
Nestle.
cups.
Yeah, they're right. Nestle.
Mm.
And it's your whole globe. That's our whole world right there in the palm of your hand. I got two of them. They're both in great condition. They've been sitting around just holding things really more than drinking anything out of. No stains, no. You go put this in the dishwasher and it'll look like you just pulled it out of the cup.
Let me hold one and then you can show the other because they're identical. On the bottom, it's embossed.
Yep, it says Nestle.
Up, right there. All right, now put it where they can see the design and then move it slowly because we do have a lag. It's not a huge lag, but enough that.
And Kraken says he got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world.
Oh, Lord. Have mercy.
Yeah, I made that joke.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody caught on. One more time.
What number were these, Mister?
58.
58.
Pretty sure my grandma used these to hold change and things like that.
Yeah,
Nothing
I'm
too
almost,
big.
I'm almost there in a way.
Yeah, that's not even scratches. That's just dust.
Alrighty. I do not see any interest, so.
Everybody's laughing.
Alright.
Yep.
That's going to be a $5 start.
Ooh.
It is marked.
This is pretty.
And
It's
I have not
$5.
found any condition issues.
Yeah, like Kraken says, he knows really good jokes. He does. A lot
Yes,
of good
he does.
dad jokes.
This is going for $5. And it's got two different labels on it.
Well, it's got two different steps.
Yeah, two different steps. Whatever that was. And those flowers. That was really what was catching my eyes. The flowers on the.
Yeah, get them closer. None of the pedestals have I seen, they're all intact.
Yeah, there's one that's just completely. It's still closed up. Oh, yeah, it's still closed up. And it's got a beautiful golden rim around the. I forgot, like it would be like the little stem where you pour it out in.
And it's a little planter. That's what it was used for.
Is that what it's used for?
A little planter. It's got gold trim.
And you got a little hole in there, if you could see. It's pretty clean in there. This thing has not seen much.
Sure it has.
Yes, it has.
That's me cleaning it today.
All right, so show the bottom again.
One more time at the bottom.
Up. Right
Kathy's
there.
in for it for $5. So I'm going to
All
count
right.
it down.
If there's any other interest, she's going to be faster than Mr. Steph. Otherwise, we are going to Kathy. Going once, going twice. Last call. And we're going to be sold to Kathy for $5. Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you, Kathy.
All right. You're going to start this at $3. It does have some character.
Character's
Yeah,
good.
this one's for $3. A little exhausted, but
We're almost there.
you got those beautiful flowers on there. That painting. It's
50.
it's a little rough. It's not super smooth whenever you feel it.
How much are you starting this one?
Still got gunk on the inside, but it'd be perfect for holding fake flowers, real flowers if you want to. You can put some soil in there and maybe grow something super small. If that's possible. I don't know. I'm not a botanist. It's got golden trim on the bottom, but the top trim is kind of worn out.
Don't see any pedestal issues. Let me see them. Pedal issues. Actually,
I felt that slip out of my hands and I thought I dropped it.
actually, there is a pedal that's broke right there. So you know what? Let's do $1 start. I know I'm messing with Mr. Staff, but number 60 does have a broken pedal, so it's going to be a
What about this? You can sell this.
start bid of $1. Thank you, Mr. Staff. So it is right here. So this pedal right here, it's broke. Other than that, this is a toothpick holder, y'all.
Is that what it does?
Yes, it's a toothpick holder.
I thought it was for really small
So-
flowers.
It does, let's see. It does have wear. But
Somebody
it's
used it.
still cool. So
What about this?
that's petrified wood.
Could we?
Now, FYI, I didn't bring my scale, so go set it on Grandma's scale, please. Tell me what it.
Probably ounces.
We can't measure in ounces. I guess, hey, weigh yourself and then weigh yourself holding it. And then we'll have a better weight.
All right.
So Kathy put in chat.
Trying to turn my room. I live in downstairs. In the
Down in the
basement.
basement into an indoor nature garden.
Oh, I love that. For the
the
bad health days. I'm creating my. I love that. I love that, Kathy.
Yeah, it's less than a pound. You're not gonna get a weight.
That's why I told him to weigh himself.
It still ain't gonna matter
It's
Yeah,
still.
because it doesn't show ounces on there. It just shows pounds.
I'm gonna guess this is about.
Probably 12, 13 ounces.
Well, it's less than a pound, but I mean, it's gonna do some serious. It is
It's a great
petrified.
paperweight.
It is petrified wood. Just FYI, when I seen this in the bottom
What are
of
you doing?
$6 start, just because we can't weigh it. Here, Jake, you hold this up. I thought it might be something else.
Turd.
No, I look at the head. I thought it might be like a petrified snake's head.
Well, I had petrified twice in the box earlier.
Nah.
All right,
Yeah, no snake.
so
Just it looks like either it's a stick or it's part of some bark. I thought it was really cool whenever I felt it because it's just like it looks like a piece of wood that you just go pick up on the floor, but it's like heavy like a rock. Pickle. That's a pickle.
It definitely gives the whole pickle vibe off too, Kraken. And if there's no interest, that's all right.
Ah,
Let's see.
ah. You're giving them junk scared with the petrified wood.
I mean, we could.
Ah,
This tape's terrible.
ah,
Yes, it is.
ah.
I'm really. Yeah, I think we're probably.
I think
close
we're
to being
there.
Done.
I think we're just there. I think
We got two more
Because we're
things.
we're
We're
gonna
gonna
have
do these two.
All right,
those
do
two.
those two and
We'll call it a day.
do it. Start bid for choice $3. Start bid for choice. Show them both.
Start bid for choice, $3.
All right, yeah, hold them like you would a
Right.
card.
There's number one. Let me read them off to you. You're still one of the all-time greats.
Sometimes making sure it's caught up.
Let me show you why they call me Hot Lance. I swear, me and my grandma and my grandpa were both big jokesters.
Oh, you have really no idea the shenanigans.
The shenanigans never ended. And they both have the same thing that the last one had. It has like a... That's what the back looks like. I don't know really what you call it. It looks like it's hangable. It's got your little hinge to hold it. And then here's the orange one. Or yellow one. It's like an orange yellow. A beige. It looks like the sun.
It's a yellow.
And it's got its little thingy there too. The thingy and the thingy.
You know, I am going to show just a couple things right here, really quick.
All right, we're gonna have a shot off from Auntie.
All right, we're gonna pass on those two. All right, still sealed in, right? Only opened it to see what it is. It is an Avon Morning Glory scarf. 9 foot. Is that? No, that would be 9 inches. So it's 9. Yeah, 9 inches by 54. Jacob, leave her alone. Let her rest.
How much are you doing on them for a start?
We're gonna do let's do buy it now, $5. It's still sealed in the plastic. Yes, she had a whole day, honey. So it is still sealed. I will not unseal it. It is a Morning Glory. I will see if there's a date on it. Again, it's 9 inches wide by 54 inches long. Made in Japan. I do not see a year. So here's the back. This is the print. It does fold over.
In the microwave.
And then I have a cherry pitter. A cherry pitter.
What are you starting it at?
We put over 50 items up.
We're going to do a $15 start on this. Still in its original box. The box is rough, y'all. Alright, but this is what's in there. $15 start. Hand me that, honey.
What?
That card that says Avon.
Made of like cardboard.
It's not what she's asking. She's asking the material of the scarf. It's made in Japan, Kathy. It does not show on the outside what it's made of. Let's see. Let's see what it says.
Nine by 54.
Well, no, she's asking for the material.
You think silk?
No, it's not silk. I don't know what material.
It should be material.
It's a material. What type of material?
I don't know if she asked material or plastic.
It's material. Here, it's material.
My hands are screwed.
Kathy's in for 5 for that.
Go ahead and call it down to her. Yeah, it's material.
Hydrate. Or dihydrate.
And that one's 60. 4. Let's see.
Last call. Sold.
All right. See if you can get. I said 64, right?
Yes.
60?
64 for the number.
64 is the big number for the big item. That one was 63.
This is 63.
That's 63.
Oh, I don't know. That would have been really expensive for a scarf.
No. I had to figure it out after I lost my tool because I didn't have my stuff straight. All right. All right, so this cherry pitcher comes in its original box. The box is rough. On it, it came from Mount Joy, Pennsylvania. I do not see year, but it's tested and approved. Good Housekeeping Institute, Good Housekeeping Magazine. So that's, oh, sorry, y'all. This is the box. Okay. And then inside is your cherry pitcher. So let's see. New Standard Mount Joy, Pennsylvania Corp. And it's got its numbers and all that good stuff. So if you're used to the metal meat grinders, this looks similar, but it's not. It is a cherry pitcher. So it does come with all its pieces. It says 20 and A on the back. Comes with all the small pieces. And then most of all, original box, original contents, and then you have the original instructions. See if it has a year on it here. They do not say year printed on it. So my best guess is it's pre-1950s. Pre-1950s. Number 50 for, the product. So that's a $15 start. When I have time and I Google Lens it later.
We don't, Selena. I haven't seen one anywhere.
So Selena, email me later and tell me anything like that you're looking for, kitchen scales wise. Tell me what your budget is. Like, what is the reason why I say that is yesterday we went to Pratt because there's no Walmart in 30 miles. No matter which direction, we have to go to Hutch or Pratt or Wichita. And so I sourced yesterday a few things, and they had of course, this is big stuff we're talking about, but we're talking back at the old general stores, the old registers. They have one of those. They had the counter scales for that. Obviously, those things. Yeah. But I do run into kitchen scales, and there's a place up in the Flint Hills that I do source that had some when I was there a couple weeks ago. So I'd be happy to check and see price ranges for you. And heck, I mean, I got you on speed dial, so we could even just do a virtual. Was there any interest in old bottles, y'all? So it doesn't have to be a today thing, for sure. Just trying to look through as I get ready to close up shop. Y'all, I want to thank you for being here. We definitely didn't get to everything today. I still have probably 3 or 4 boxes down here. Let's see. Let me show you something. Like this thing, it looks like Grandma knows it's never been used, but the box looks like it may or may not have been tampered with, but it looks like it's still sealed. So, you know, she's got a lot of other stuff. We've got vases, so this is all just stuff we'll show next time, y'all. But she has some clear vases, some green vases. Hopefully it'll be a better month for her and for us, and we can really put more attention, you know, for her next self. Right, let's see. We've got green vases. Got a small vase there. It's probably a clear one. It is. So, just some ideas. Oh, not a problem. Not a problem. I mean, now, I'm not even kidding, I probably have one in the storage unit here. But obviously with having the dual medical trip this time, there was no way I had time to go to storage. So I don't know if it'll happen next time either, because I'm only here for so long. And aside from doing a sale on the farm, it's a working trip for us because we helped out here on the farm with anything that, needs attention. So, Y'all, I want to thank you again for being here. I'm not sure where everything landed, but here's the thing. I have a box right here of y'all's goods, and she's got some more space. So next month, let me know what y'all are interested in. She has definitely depression glass. She does have at least, I'm looking over here. She does have a refrigerator container, the glass ones with the lid. I do know she was kind of curious if people would be interested in stuff like that. She does have some Dutch bowls, nesting bowls. Those are going to be pushing old vintage. So meaning what vintage was back in the 80s. They were vintage then. And it's a set of 4 or set of 5 nesting bowls. I won't. Kraken is going to be short and to the point. It'll just be.
It won't be the shipping side.
Yeah, it won't be the shipping side, and it'll identify what the number is, how much.
Yeah, because I can't do anything with the shipping side because guess what? We didn't bring it was in the bag with your tape and everything else, and that was the scale.
That was the scale. So it is what it is. I'm not worried because anyone that is purchased tonight
is our normals.
Is our normals. It was more in case we had anyone new. So y'all, I'm gonna close up because after I eat, we've got to clean up and get everything organized because Mr. Stepp and I are on our way home tomorrow at some point, early enough that I can get caught up on any paperwork I can't do in that 3 hours. Yeah, we gotta cut your hair too. So I guess we still gotta go to John, huh?
No, you're cutting my hair. I want you cutting my
You
hair.
dude, did you not know what I did with Jess one time?
I want a mullet like Grandpa,
You want a mullet,
like Grandpa.
like Papa?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So in other words, he's wanting to do with his hair what my hair is doing.
All right. I'm
No,
just
but
saying.
I want those sides that you have. I want those sides gone.
Right.
I want all of this
He's
gone.
not trying, because I'm going for the full length. He's just going for where this is trimmed, the ears are trimmed, and it's all mullet. Kind of like how your dad always had it, where it was trimmed up around his ears.
Like
but
Joe Dirt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We'll work it.
And Kathy says, nice to meet you, Jake.
Look at them.
And Kathy is a sweetheart. We know her in real life.
Live. So when you come up and hang out for whatever time you're going to come up, not this trip, but
We'll meet her.
sometime, you'll get the opportunity to meet her.
Sounds cool.
Y'all, thank you for being here this evening. Kraken,
Yeah, special guest.
give me about an hour, probably maybe a little
Checking
more
your
than that.
imaginary watch.
Yeah, check my imaginary watch.
I broke mine today
You did, but how'd that happen?
because me and Sean were being something else.
You realize that's a short that's been on my channel for a couple hours, right?
I can't wait to see the likes tomorrow.
I know, right? Y'all have a good evening. Thanks for everything. Have a good night.
I can't see.
You came after storms had passed, a light that broke the dark at last. Tiny hands, a brand new start. You lit a flame inside my heart. Each tear we cried painted skies so wide. You gave our shattered hope a place to hide. Rainbow baby, with a firecracker spirit, you shine so bright, the whole world can hear it. Crackling laughter, sparks in your eyes, you turned our morning into glowing skies. Oh rainbow baby, fierce and true, we prayed for you. Ooh, and here came you. Dimples deep with a rainbow smile, eyes bright blue that danced a while. But when they shift to steel gray hues, we see the storm that carried you. We aimed for 24 weeks, hearts on hold. Each tiny flutter felt brave and bold. Then 32 weeks you came, 3:12 p.m. we called your name. 3 pounds 12, so small, so new, but every inch was mighty too. Oh, we held on tight through silent alarms, wires and warmers wrapped in arms. Being a 32-weeker, you had mountains to climb. We learned grace one obstacle at a time. You came wrapped in color, heart open wide, with thunder in your soul and angels at your side. Rainbow baby, with a firecracker spirit, light in our lives every time we're near it. Blazing with giggles, wild in your flight, you're the sunrise after the darkest night. Oh rainbow baby, one of a kind, we prayed for you. Ooh, and you were ours. Ooh. 18 years came far too soon. A lifetime passed by like a fleeting tune. A new season, a new chapter. See you later, new hopes, new dreams. Now fly high, firecracker, light the sky.